See you vibing with me, I just wanna see what's up. We just started dancing and I think I fell in love. We won't get this moment back, so please lift up my cup. Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you really wanna see the sun? I see you vibing with me, so what's up? We just started dancing, fell in love. But we don't have to do it if you don't want. Do you really wanna see the sun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? The DJ keep playing the music. She throwing it back, she too thick. The way she move, she ruthless. She straight to the point like a toothpick. She asked can we take us a photo, only if I can take you to Ruth Chris. She laughed and said that's funny though, we got a deal if you bring the music. We put our cups in the air like we don't care, like we in the 90s. Stars in the sky, I'm feeling so high. The lights on the screen are just blinding. I don't even care, caressing your hair, enjoying the night cause we vibing. Not worried about tomorrow at all, cause we gonna party to the sun. See you vibing with me, I just wanna see what's up. We just started dancing and I think I fell in love. We won't get this moment back, so please lift up my cup. Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun? Do you wanna see Do you really wanna see the sun? I see you vibing with me, so what's up? We just started dancing, fell in love. But we don't have to do it if you don't want. Do you really wanna see the sun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun?
And welcome once again, VDC Nation, back again here on the YouTube stream for yet another playoff matchup here in the quarterfinals between GRR and MEOW. My name is Ollie, and of course I'm joined by the very GM of MEOW, Trico. How are you doing, Trico, here today?
I am doing great, and I'm so ready to be casting this game with you, Omni. It's been a while.
It's been a while indeed. The last time we casted, my PC crashed, and you had the solo cast for solo like 2 rounds.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But that's okay. We are here with it. But with that being said, it is the #1 seeded GRR who had dominated the regular season, going up against MEOW, who had to go through a grueling play-in a matchup. Now we're here, but we're going to get into the standings real quick to see how the disparity between these two teams. GRR being 25-7 and MEOW being 17-15, an 8 map win differential between these two teams. But we've seen so far with the first stream for our #1 seeded team, BS versus FF, BS fell 2-0. So far the first seed curse could be in effect this season, but that's okay. If there's any team that can conquer that curse, it could be GRR, but I don't want to jinx anything just yet. But as we get into the stats here, the first team we're going to be going into is the #1 seed GRR with their MVP candidate Cosmics, 26 maps, 1.51 KDR and a 280 ACS. Absolutely lighting up the charts. And so far, I mean, we say Cosmics is the MVP candidate of Grizzlies, but everybody on this roster consistently puts up numbers. Robin with a 1.11 KDR, 210 ACS, Storm 1.28. That tier min player coming into his own this season alongside this roster at a 204 ACS. Hazard, the OG of this team, 27 maps, 1.14 KDR and a 227 ACS, as well as Cherry, 29 maps, 1.05 and a 189 ACS. Still, this team is a dominant force for a reason. They're so well-rounded. But with that being said, I can hand it over to the very GM of MEOW.
All right, and on the side of MEOW, we have KJet with a 1.03 KDR and a 1.1 rating. Zon 1.1 rating as well. You got Bao 1.04, 1.08 rating. Rubentus, one of the star player for MEOW here with a 1.28 KDR and a 1.22 rating. This is the guy you want to be looking out for if you are looking to see a MEOW win, because this guy, if he is on the right mental, he can just absolutely fry and compete with even the likes of Cosmics. And then as well, we have Rio, the tier min apprentice move up with a 0.84 KDR and a 0.98 rating. I mean, this team does not obviously does not have as much as well as good as stats as GRR, but don't underestimate them that much. A lot of these players show up at the right times, and that's what gives them map wins.
Yeah, indeed. Now we go move over to the playoff bracket to see what it's looking like here for experts so far. Obviously, the first team to move on to the semifinals, Inferno taking down BS in a 2-1 banger of a match between those two teams. And obviously, we have other matches coming up, I'm pretty sure tomorrow and Wednesday for KC versus FF, and then NB versus Cha. With that right there, I mean, obviously seeing MEOW coming in against MF, that team who had the late resurgence in the regular season, picking up some great players, but MEOW was able to take them down 2-1, and now they're here going up against the odds-on favorite to move on in this matchup. I mean, it wasn't as much as as I thought. I mean, what Trigo said from the expert tiers, 6-4 split in favor of GRR, so pretty close in terms of the fan affairs. But now we're going to go into the live map bans and pick selections, as we're going to see where we are going here for this best of 3. This is no longer a best of 2. This is you have to win 2 maps to move on. And with the first 2 bans coming in here, as we're going to get Split and Haven. Not exactly where I thought we were going to go. I thought the Breeze was going to come into the ban from GRR, but instead it's going to be that Haven and Split. As now we're going to go on to the picks. As we're already seeing, the first map is going to be Breeze picking in from MEOW. Breeze is one of those maps that MEOW needs to win because they are undefeated on this map. So GRR's going to have a lot to do here because I'm pretty sure it is a 0-4, or no, 0-2 against 5-0 for the side of MEOW. As we go into another pick, yes, Ascent. That's another one I saw coming. GRR is undefeated on Ascent. Actually, no, they have 1 loss, 5-1. And then MEOW haven't found a win on that 0-3. So that is another good pick right there. As it's going to be Summit for the second ban for MEOW. And then the other ban for GRR is going to be Lotus. Okay, that means the decider is going to be Sunset. Surprised to see the Lotus ban come in here, considering both teams like to float into it. But with that being said, Trico, how do you think about these maps, considering you already knew beforehand?
Yeah, so the bans make a lot of sense from both teams here. Split ban is just MEOW's perma ban, so that makes complete sense. The Haven ban does make a lot of sense. Of course, it's not the Breeze from MEOW. I'll talk about that in a second. But I know GRR does not like Haven at all. So this ban just does make a lot of sense for them. And then in the first map, we have Breeze. This is MEOW's best map by a long shot. Not by that long, but still. They're, as you said, 5-0, and they did play against GRR on this map in match day 8, where it was not very close. And I would say this is the best Breeze team in the tier. And so this is the map that MEOW needs to win if they want to have any chance of being able to take this series. And then onto map 2, we have Ascent. GRR also loves this map a lot. It's not as much of their favorite as Lotus, but because both teams are 2 of the best teams at Lotus, this makes a lot more sense considering MEOW is a much worse Ascent team than they're a Lotus team. And so this pick just makes a lot of sense for GRR. The Summit ban and the Lotus ban makes a lot of sense to get to Sunset, where I feel like this map is kind of a toss-up. We haven't seen either of these teams play a lot of Sunset, so I could see this being a really fun map if we manage to get there.
Yeah, I mean, Sunset being the 2-0 for the side of GRR, and then MEOW. Both teams have played it twice. GRR's 2-0, MEOW is 1-1. But with that being said, obviously this is the single elim format here in VDC Season 10. It means you win, you move on, lose, you are out. There is no second chances here in the playoff bracket. Obviously, the winner of this series moves on to the semifinals, and we'll play the winner of NB versus Cha. So obviously GRR being pretty favorited with the map bans. I mean, I honestly, with the Breeze slipping through, I wouldn't be surprised if MEOW can take that map. Obviously, the last time they played Breeze, I'm pretty sure Hazard was on the Jet, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or he was on the Sova 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think he was on Jet, yeah.
Yeah, so as we're going to go into the agent selects here, we're already seeing Hazard is on the Jet, Cosmic's on the Neon. They're instantly going into what they know and what they're comfortable with this team comp. The double controller and the Harbor Viper, the Neon, Sova, and Jet. And for the other side, it's the same thing for the side of MEOW, except this time they're putting in the Chamber instead of a secondary duelist, Zon on that Jet. And yeah, these two teams already locked in and loaded for this first map here, Trico.
Yeah, I mean, the people to look out for in this game is Cosmics, obviously, and Rubentus on this chamber. Rubentus has been absolutely destroying and is one of the reasons why MEOW is so good because of his chamber. His opping on the breeze is incredible, but as well as Cosmics. I mean, Cosmics is just really good everywhere, but then putting him on the Neon is just like a really great way to get those entries and give space for Hazard to be able to come alive, as well as Storm.
Yeah, I mean, the double duels comp gives you a lot of flexibility, gives you a lot of abilities in order to get into those entries and trade off of each other. And I feel like with these two, Cosmic and Hazard, I mean, they've been that double duelist all season long. Hazard giving them those calls, giving them the IGLing as well, especially on the duelist role. I wouldn't be surprised if they have some sort of game plan here on Breeze, is why they kind of let it slip here.
Yeah, I mean, of course you have to, because you know MEOW's going to pick it if they're allowed to.
Yeah, indeed. Now with the quarterfinals between GRR versus MEOW, the pistol round is underway. You're already seeing with GRR starting on the attack. They're gonna contact their way into B. There's only one player on the side of MEOW in Rio. That's gonna be the entry coming into B. The double duelist entry coming in from Hazard and Cosmics, finding a wide open bomb site. They're gonna be playing retake here. Rebuntis though taking a huge amount of damage from that shock dart. But down to 32 HP. Zon looking to lurk up into the flank right behind the side of Viper in Robin, excuse me. But this 5v5 retake is going to come in. Two players from the side of MEOW are deathly low. Now he's going to come in. Storm playing in the cove, waiting for it. But that's that blind. And no one's in that smoke as well. Storm taken down super low as this retake comes in. But it's going to be Zon on the flank again. Trying to see if he can find something. Trying to sell a shot. It's a little whiffy at first, but does find a kill. But KJ Bot's going to find two at the same time. Giving 3v2. Cherry's going to find that trade. Robin trying to stop them, but KJ Bot is going to stop him down this track. Robin misses the molly, trying to take the swing, but there's not enough time. Leo sticks to the fuse, and MEOW find their pistol round.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but in the CT spawn, or T spawn, I should say, there was a crazy timing from Zon there, not seeing Robin. I don't know how that happened, because it looked like Zon was looking right at Robin, but apparently I guess they didn't see it, and because of that, Zon got a crazy flank and was able to kill Storm. And then also, Robin was able to get a crazy lurk with Cherry as well, which I believe that was their game plan, was to stall as much as they can and let Robin and Cherry win the round off of the lurks. But because of the flank from Zon there, they were able to retake really quickly, and there wasn't a lot of stall from GRR.
Yeah, and now they're going over here in the AT round. Cosmic kind of look to use the fast line to get inside. A little bit of damage from the side of the wall. Run right in. Gonna Rebuntis though is gonna back away, getting a little bit of damage on the Cosmic on here on the entry. So now this bomb is gonna come down pretty easily. Once again, it's gonna be a 5v5 retake, but this time with the gun advantage, it's gonna be MEOW. But Hazard finds the first with that Sheriff. On to catch a bot, taking him out of the round. 5v4 now. Rio and Rebuntis. Rebuntis with a Guardian in his hands. Hazard trying to hold the line, trying to find something double peek coming in from Cosmic, and Storm is perfect. Storm finding another with the Sheriff, now in a 2v5. As Bao picking up a Bulldog, trying to walk forward, trying to find a timing. It's going to be Zon to take the first peek, trying to bait for Bao. He's going to try to find a kill, but Cosmics has his back. And that is a flawless Thrifty coming out of GRR.
That is a crazy round there. I mean, there was some insane shots with the Deagle and the Bandit there from, what was it, Hazard and Cosmics, I believe? Yeah. Or was it Storm? It was Hazard, right? All three of them? Yeah, it was. And that like completely just shut down the entire retake there for MEOW, because I mean at that point there was just too many bodies for you to be able to win that.
Yeah, and right now GRR is also abusing the fact that there's only two players here on B on the side of Rio and Rebuntis, but now it's gonna be one player on B. They're gonna stack towards the A side. It's gonna be Rio holding that snake bite, ready for any kind of fast hits. And so here comes the drone coming in. Now the snake bite's going to come in at the same time, but Hazard's going to ignore it completely and go into the backside alongside Cosmic. The double duelist entry once again being too potent for Rio to hold on. Now this lurk again from the side of Cherry and Robin. Going to wait for the side of Zon. Zon is going to look to get a curious, and Robin's already on this line with the Bulldog ADSing. Finding his kill, and now it's going to take them out of the round. Storm getting a little bit of damage from Rio. It's going to foul again, but Robin says, "You do not have access to my mid." And Cherry looking to walk up with that Guardian again to try to find a first, but cannot get the kill onto Rio. Bot down super low. Same with Rio. That Guardian inaccessible to them. As Robin's going to want to pick it up, want to take this fight onto him. Find a third, find a fourth. Trying to get the ace and will get it. Robin says, "Mid is mine and mine alone."
Yeah, I mean, incredible ace there. Really nice shots on all of the players. I have seen GRR do the same thing now 3 times in a row. I wonder if MEOW will catch on here and try to punish the lurks from Cherry or Robin this round. Looks like they're gonna switch it up though, so.
Yeah, they're tired of getting bullied in B. They're going to switch it up, but this is the calling coming in from Hazard, reading against the fact that they're going to switch over to B, and now they want to go towards A. There's 2 players on the side of MEOW here towards A. That's going to be Kijabot and Bao. Left alone, Rabuntis. Now going to take his time and walk up into mid. Robin, who's been the king of mid so far since that first round. Now here comes the code, but it's going to be the entry coming in again. Hazard dashing his backside. It's going to be under a lot of pressure again. Bao's going to find the one, but stunned up by Kijabot. He's going to try to take the kill, but Hazard's going to find that trade on the Kijabot, and Bao has to back away and play retake. Hazard is going to look to pick up that weaponry with fresh ammo, trying to find a kill through the smokes. As here comes that retake, the potent retake that MEOW's trying to do. That's the owl drone. Does catch the tag on the Bao. Robin coming through mid doors again. But this retake is going to be that much more impossible. Bao is going to find the entry onto Hazard, though. It's going to make this a little bit more easier. There comes the high tide coming in, trying to force them across. Storm looking to hold the line as much as he can. Cherry's going to find a kill onto Rabuntis. Storm. Robin's going to find his one. Now down to a 2v3. Storm down so definitely low, but Cherry here on the backstab, the snake bite. Trying to force him back now. They're playing this 2v1. Trying to wait for the time, wait for the tab, but Robin is on the angle. His crosshair placement elite once again, finding their round.
Yeah, I mean, MEOW was just getting cooked by these late round lurks from Robin right now, and Robin's just getting so much value off of them. They were just like not ready at all, or like expecting this to be happening, and they were just dying for it. And it's just really nice to play there from GRR. Really, they know they for sure watched and know exactly how MEOW likes to play Breeze.
Yeah, that's the one thing that Hazard prides himself on, is getting those informations in those VOD reviews with the replays and all that stuff, with the ability to be able to watch other teams' replays. So he has a general idea of what they do here on Breeze. But now here comes the going straight towards B again. Hazard looking to get into the backside. The recon dart's going to come in and try to scan on the one player backside, but it might have missed him. Hazard not aware of it. The Stinger getting the kill from Zon. Now it's going to come down to the 5v4. Actually, I take that back. Robin finding the instantaneous trade, and now the Viper Spit's going to come into play here. That's Cherry looking to hold down mid, but KJ Bot
Spike planted.
looking to walk closely, possibly aware of this Cherry lurk. Is he going to be aware enough though? And know that just the timing. The timing's in his favor. As now it's going to be Cosmic finding the kill. Cosmic finding 2, peeking out wide, and now that's when the Cherry's going to activate, find the kill, and Cosmic finds his 3rd, and GRR can do no wrong with these side hits.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't eco, so not that big of a deal, but now we are getting into... I mean, they've literally just lurked every single round and gotten crazy value off of it, and won the rounds off of every single lurk they've gotten. And I assume they're just going to keep trying to do that.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. For the side of GRR.
Sure.
And now the operator's going to come in the hands of Rabuntis. Like Trico said, he's been very, very solid with that gun. But right now, for the side of GRR, they're going to go absolutely away from that possibility. Throw the Crow down to default that front B pressure to get the orb in the hands of Cherry. And that's going to be the reckoning online. They want to take their fight into B. As Rio and Zon both getting scanned by that recon dart. Nobody breaking it. And now here comes that rotation. The Hunter Spirit going to come in from the side of Storm to try to get the tag on the one. And take a little bit of damage on the Rio, but Rio's going to dance around and survive. It's going to be Cosmic to entry into this cove. It's going to be the one player on the other side. But before Cosmic falls, he finds Zon. And now it's Zon trying to hold down tight. The rest of these players coming in, but look at the backstab again from Robin. The Reckoning's going to come in and stall them out as much as possible.
Planted.
As Robin's going to go on this late lurk. Here he comes. The Reaper himself has it on the backstab, and the Guardian doing wonders again. They have no answer for this lurk from Robin. Cherry holding it strong, and a team ace once again coming from GRR.
I mean, GRR is just absolutely lurking every single round. Is just going to get same value off of it. I don't know what else to say. They keep doing the same thing over and over again, and it still works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just the fact that MEOW isn't really holding strong. They're not being anchoring onto their positionings and allowing GRR getting this much value, especially Robin. 10-1. Slipping through the cracks from the pre-show. We were talking about Cosmic, Hazard, and Storm with a big 3, and now Robin says, hold on, don't forget about me. I'm also one of the reasons why we are the #1 seed.
Yeah, I mean, Robin is just having a field day right now with how MEOW is rotating, and is just getting insane value off of getting a bunch of timings all the time.
Yeah, right now for the side of MEOW, that I feel like they're just being too stagnant on their side holds, trying to hold backside, trying to see if they can keep that control and let their teammates flood on the site. But from the side of GRR, they're just not allowing them to get any kind of control because they just take it with the double duels comp, the double dive in Hazard and Cosmics, just being in their face within a millisecond of getting onto the site.
Yeah, I mean they're hitting and then getting the bomb down and then letting the late lurks win the rounds pretty much. And I mean it's a great strategy to have.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you've done your homework on MEOW coming here into Breeze. We know that MEOW is undefeated on Breeze, and it does not seem like it right now. Because right now, GRR just has the game plan, the outlaw in the hands of Cosmics, and now they want to play slow. It's going to be Rabuntis right into the waiting arms of Cosmics, finding the first blood. And now it's Bao trying to find a positioning to walk into mid. Hazard, the Blaze Storms over from Zon. He's going to get a lot of value. Getting one onto Cherry. He's going to dash across, find that weapon upgrade. Hazard getting into doors, but Robin is going to be the one to find that kill. And now trying to find a kill again from Bao, but just a little bit too wide on the shots. That's going to be the ace side on lockdown. The overdrive pot from Cosmic to try to get that trade. Realizing the numbers advantage is in their favor, is going to back away into spawn and hold this backstab. Now it's going to be Zon, Bao, and Rio. Left to do it all, left to stew as Hazard is in there. Spawn. It's going to look to get any kind of information. Zon walking up very closely, trying to mask his noise. As now it's going to be Cosmics making his presence known in spawn. And now Zon, yeah, finding that kill onto Hazard. Now it's going to be 3v3, but Robin again with the instantaneous trade. Capitalizing on his duelist. And now it's going to be these two players trying to see if they can play their exits. But they know they're in spawn. It's Cosmics. So now we get on this line. Bao trying to find him, but Rio is going to find the kill. Will save this rifle. Barely alive as Robin with a 12-1 start.
Yeah, I think Robin is just keeping the Guardian. Robin does not want a rifle right now. Robin is playing with this Guardian. 8,500 credits. I'm gonna keep the Guardian. Yep. All right. It's working out though.
Indeed, it is. It is working out. Once again, it's going to be Rabuntis back on the operator. But here's the thing with the Rabuntis, has yet to find a frag. 0-7 on the start. But it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And finally, it looks like Rabuntis is going to get some sort of action with this operator.
As if the drone doesn't catch him.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be Hazard, take the jiggle. And Rabuntis again, just wide on the shot. And now that's going to be the go button, the snake bite coming in. But it's going to be Rabuntis take the peek. The updraft too late from Hazard. It's going to fall to Rabuntis. Finally looking at operator sing and finding his first frag. It's going to be GRR to slow the round down. They know that they've lost one of their main entry duelists. Trying to see if they can find anything here and wait for a push out from MEOW, but now they've learned from their mistakes. They're not going to move an inch here, Trico. It's waiting into this round. Robin. Still with this Guardian. The Cove in top mid. Rio. Jiggling the line, seeing if they're going to walk straight into his waiting arms. It's going to be Cosmic to find the information that Rio is there. A little bit of a wide swing. Now Rabuntis is on the line, and they have to have an idea. Robin. See if we can find something. Not able to find it just yet. That recon dart is going to scan on some, but no danger yet to die. That's Poison Cloud's going to master sound and get across. Cosmics. Do something. Shock dart. Getting a lot of damage done. Now it's going to be this ace side here in the 5v4. There's a lot of ultimates in the hands of MEOW. It's going to look to use potentially. Yeah, here comes that first one. It's going to be the Hunter's Fury to try to stall out the plant. As Storm is now going to full stick it. As KJ was throwing that Hunter's Fury a little bit low there. Now it's a 5v4. Owl Drone coming in, clearing out any kind of question marks, any close range fights. Because they know GRR has to get kind of aggressive. Storm finding the first value, but no, Rabuntis is going to find that kill. The Reckoning coming in. Rabuntis again. It's going to be down to these two. Now down to one. With this Guardian in his hands and is yet to look to try to upgrade from it. And KJ Bot is on the line. And finally, MEOW find their answer on the full buy.
Yeah, I mean, this was the MEOW that normally plays in Breeze. Looks like they're back. I mean, Reventus. Well, I was saying Reventus is a really good opper, but it's not because of his defensive holds. It's because of his retakes. Somehow he gets insane value off of the op and retakes on A specifically. So, I mean, that just showed it right there exactly what happens with this Reventus op. It was a really nice retake, and a really I will say GRR had a really nice idea, and they were able to get the site for pretty easily because of how they like slowed it down after that first initial pick from Rubentus. But unfortunately, the MEOW retake was too strong on that A site.
Yeah, just too many ultimates to deal with. The Reckoning and the Hunter Fury kind of stalled them out. And now it's going to be Hazard taking this line, getting updraft on top of the box with that code. Stop him dead in his tracks. It's going to be Zon again, trying to find a quick kill, trying to find an opening frag. Now here comes double entry again, the double swing coming in from the storm. But no, it can't find it. Cosmic's going to find that trade. It's going to be that 4v4 Zon. Let's see if you can find a timing to wrapping around them. It's Cosmic is going to hold this backside. There's one player here from the side of Bow. Ready and waiting. It's going to find his Spurners. Find it second before Hazard finds that trade. And Zon is there on the peak. Now down the Cherry in a 1v3. We've seen him do miracles before. Can he find it yet again? No, he cannot. Rabuntis with that operator again. And MEOW starting to find some momentum here in this half.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what MEOW needs, is to be able to start getting these rounds up and be able to start getting the momentum. It was a nice idea from GRR to be able to try to fight through, like fight aggressively past their wall, but unfortunately, Bao was just completely ready for it and just completely shut it down when they did it.
Yeah,
it's really nice round there from MEOW.
Yeah, allowing Bao to get two there in that position. Almost criminal in that intent, but it's okay. So going into the next round here. Still trying to find some sort of momentum here for the side of MEOW. They do rattle 2 rounds in a row. But with this 3-round lead from the side of GRR, realistically kind of need these 3 rounds to go in favor of MEOW to have a better attack cap. Here comes that updraft again from Hazard. It's going to be that operator, but it's going to be legging him. It's going to be Cosmic to find a kill onto Rabuntis. Pretty sure I might have been through the Viper wall. And now that's the A side again in their control. But this time, instead of letting them retake, instead of letting them take their control, they're going to try to fight forward, and Robin again with that Guardian. He had enough credits to buy a rifle, and it says, nah, I want that Guardian. And now it's going to be Weissing from Bow's going to take down Hazard, who's down super low. But Cherry finding the trade on the kitchen bot again. Cosmics has to back away, but look at Rio. The battle of the Viper, Rio and Robin, who is down to 30 HP. And the timing is not in either one of their favor. And this is going to be Robin allowed to walk straight into doors. As now it's going to be waiting. Bow holding the backside, but Cosmic trying to take the fight against him. See if they can get this kill. But now, knife out. Yeah, Rio is going to find that kill. Taking down Robin. And Cosmic's running Bow down. But Bow is holding the line. But Cherry's going to find a kill onto one Storm. Says, I am better this time. And I take those ones and I win them.
Don't give them time to
yeah, I mean the important kill of that round there was the kill on Zon from Robin. Being able to get that kill on the flank there, it just completely shut me out of that round because now you don't have any mid space. Rio can't play the game, and then Cage is stuck in a terrible position inside doors. That completely flipped the round on its head and made it so like the retake was just impossible there for MEOW. Just really nice shooting there from Robin.
Yeah, who's just continuing to dominate right now. 13-4. Mid is his playground. Yeah. As well as we're going to be in a little bit of a tech pause, a little bit of a delay from the side of GRR, but that is okay. Gives us time to just talk about that previous round. I just like the adaptation there. That's the one thing about GRR that is very, very potent with anything they do is they adapt. Instead of just playing the site, letting them play the retake, and instead they push into orange and take that control.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it, like they lose 2 retakes in a row on A, and immediately Hazard's like, we gotta switch it up, we gotta get it more aggressive, we gotta take more space, and that's exactly what they do, and they win the round based off of it. Let's see if MEOW can now adapt to that, as we are getting right back in. It looks like the tech pause is over.
Yep, as we're now going back into it there. The tech pause is a little bit of a quick one. No worries about that, but we're going back straight into the game with the Tour de Force in the hands of Rabuntis. Now online.
You want to
now he's going to come straight into it. The Blade Storm from Hazard. This is going to be a fast door hit from the side of GRR. Rabuntis trying to hold the line with the Tour de Force with that recon dart. Gonna have to force Rabuntis off this line, but now it's going to be a 5v5 retake. But Cosmics, they get timing, but doesn't get instantaneously traded. Storm gonna get this plant down. Still 4v4 retake here. Now this time, instead of Robin being in mid, it's Cherry. A little bit of shooting from the side of Robin, but Cherry is waiting for this mid potential from his back, and Zon is gonna slip right past them. Cherry Might have found a timing, and I want a timing to take, and has it with a Blaze Storm. Once again, finds 2. Trying to find his 3rd. Can't do it this time. But guess who has his back? It's Robin fighting the trade again.
Last round.
Yeah,
in the
and
half.
yet again, another rounds where the late lurks from Cherry there completely just win the rounds. These lurks are just absolutely destroying Meow right now, and I don't think they have a solution to them.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate they cannot find a solution now. This is the last round of the half. Could be 8-4 or a 9-3, depending on this outcome of the round. The ultimate's in the hands of both teams. There's going to be 3 big ults for the side of Gerd. The Overdrive, the Reckoning, as well as the Hunter Fury. As Rabuntis, last round of the half, is going to use this operator. Storm, locked and loaded with the Recon Dart, but now they're going to have to wait potentially for this drone. But now the Jiggle from Hazard is elite again. Just aware of it. Now the Reckoning's going to come in here for the same time. Now he's going to have to go push forward. As Rabuntis can't see a damn thing, and Cosmix is ready to get right into his face. As the double duel's caught again, is too potent. Rabuntis did his best to find 1, but now Cosmix popping the Overdrive, and he finds Bao. Trying to find his 3rd, or 4th, excuse me, with this Overdrive, but Rio, knowing he's low, just needs a body shot. But the damage might have been done. The Viper's Pit online, as well as the Hunter's Fury in the post plant as well. Gonna be a difficult retake here for Rio and KJ Bot as well. Walking straight into, but that's the first obstacle. Robin falls. As now it's gonna be time, not on their side. Storm looking to do a quick wrap around. Cherry now gonna get absolutely sought out, but Storm has to do it all. As Rio trying to stick it all the way, and he will stick it through. Balls of steel to stick it through. Storm couldn't find it.
Switching sides.
Oh my god. And you saw it, like, I assumed that the comms from Meow there was Storm has ult, he's playing main. And I think it was just like yelling multiple times because everyone was looking main. And obviously that's where you would expect the Sova with ultimate to be, but Storm just was backside and just immediately went for a flank. It was almost able to win the round off of it in that 1v2, but Rio just decided to stick it and just won the round off that. Wow. It's crazy.
Now it is an 8-4 scoreline here, as Meow did win the first pistol round. The scoreline may not say it, but they did win that first pistol round. And from the side of Gerd, they might have their game plan here on pistol. Hazard is notorious with anti-stratting these teams on pistol, and you already see it here. The mid-walk from Cosmix and Hazard, as well as they're just fully giving up B as well. Robin getting off the side. The drone coming in, though, is from the side of Meow. They are going to go straight into the B side. It's a 5v5 retake. But this double flank coming in here from the side of Gerd, something that Meow did not do at all on any of their buy rounds. But Rabuntis is going to find a kill onto Robin.
Planted.
But now they're possibly aware of this flank. But Hazard, knowing his patience, knowing he's going to wait for his teammate. Now he's going to come in the swing from the side of KJ Bot. He's going to try to find that kill, but cannot find the shots. Hazard now has his teammate. Cannot find a kill. There's going to be 3 players there looking to take the swing. Cosmix finds the first. That's going to be Storm with that Sheriff. Is going to find 1, but so deathly low, but it doesn't matter. Rabuntis finds the trade. Cosmix again. But Rabuntis doing all he can in the 1v1. Can he settle it? No, he cannot. Cherry says, not today. It is my chance, my time to win the pistol round.
Yeah, I mean, that was a what happened that round was immediately, as soon as they saw that Meow was hitting B, they walked elbow, took all that space, took that space main, and then once they made contact, Meow was like, okay, they're main now, we gotta take space somewhere else, and so they pushed half wall. But because there was a tiny little gap inside the harbor smoke, who was it? I think it was Cherry. Cherry saw him, and calm to Storm immediately, like, they're pushing you, just stall so I can go help you. And then as soon as that happened, it went from, what was it, like a 4v2 to a 2v2, and then because of that, Cosmix and Cherry are able to win the round. It was a really nice pistol.
Yeah.
For both sides.
Indeed. Now we're going into the round. The drone coming in from the side of Bot. Maybe Cosmix going to break that drone and give him not such value, but still just a marshal in his hands. The recon dart now coming in. He's going to potentially try to tag. No, it's just going to have to back away now. But now again, here comes this rotation coming from Gur. They always send 1 player from the A side over to B, and they still keep 1 or 2 players over towards A. As this contacty play come from Meow. But Cosmic is so aware of that possibility. Instantly on the line and finds on. And now the Owl Drone, now the reaction coming in, but Cosmic is there again. The Boogeyman comes alive. Finding KJ Bubble, these two players left outside are deathly low. Bao, who has a stinger in his hands, absolutely did force up. But now he's going to find the timing onto Robin and find that kill. But now he's going to try to get into the cross. As now it's going to be Cosmic with the Bandit. Not enough time, he gets even Hazard, and Cherry has his back. The Sheriff not going to sing. Bao trying all he can do. It's just not enough. GRR surround them in their den and strike when it's hot.
Yeah, I mean, nice round there from GRR to be able to convert it. Cosmix is so aware, it's actually crazy. Like, he immediately sees Sova B main, he breaks the drone, and then immediately he's like, all right, they haven't gone out yet, so I'm gonna go check mid, and is able to get 2 kills off of that just awareness. And that right there is what stops MEOW from being able to maybe have some sort of winnable round there.
Yeah, and right now it's the bonus buy for the side of MEOW, and it's gonna be the Outlaw.
Oh god.
Spike
That
down
wall! The wall was put up and the damage was done, leaving the Outlaw to allow for one shot, and that pinch coming in. This is a disaster round again. Storm is gonna fall, but Rabuntus down to 20 HP. The bomb nowhere near recoverable. Is that Viper's wall? The decay damage allowed for Hazard to find an excellent double frag, the collateral. And now, MEOW have to pick the pieces. They have to go towards mid to get this bomb back up with this high-low. From Robin and Cosmics, this door is going to make noise, and they're instantly going to turn around and know. And yeah, as soon as that door is heard, they immediately turn around, and they are holding this together as a unit. Rabuntus looking to potentially take first contact. No, deciding against it. They know that doors was heard, and Cosmic is going to get curious, and Rabuntus is going to make him pay. Taking him out of the round. They do have the bomb in their hands, but now going straight into the waiting arms of Robin. He's going to hear all of this. He walks straight into his hands, finding the first.
Spike down.
Waiting for the
Attacker
second.
spawn.
Neo super low, and Cherry is there to watch his teammates back. That is a bonus conversion for the side of GRR.
Yeah, I mean, because of how heavily MEOW bought into that second rounds, MEOW only was able to have light armors into the Outlaw. And, I mean, Hazard just absolutely destroyed them with it. Because that gun is insanely strong against light armors. And he knew that MEOW really likes to do mid, like, A splits really quickly, especially on, like, rounds like that where opponent is a lower buy. And was just there and absolutely ready to destroy it.
Yeah, and now the tour de force in the hands of Rabuntus. Potentially their only saving grace here in this round. This is going to be 3 stingers, the Sheriff in the hands of MEOW as the drone's going to come in. Not going to clear Robin, but they might be aware of this possibility and know it's going to be the entry coming in. As Hazard, a little bit wide on the shot. Robin's going to find a kill in the bow, but Kitchenbot's going to find an instantaneous trade again. Zon looking to get aggressive on the backside. Hazard with that Outlaw. Too quick, too furious on the draw.
Planted.
And now it's going to be, again, Rabuntus, who has a stinger in his hands that really both's going to stall him out. But it's going to fall to the Outlaw again. 4v2. It's going to be down to these 2 players. And now the stinger from Rabuntus is going to get some value. But Storm and Cosmic says, no, you killed our captain. And you must pay with your life.
Yeah, I mean, Hazard is absolutely just destroying right now with the Outlaw because they're just not able to buy light armors. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. He's just been absolutely cooking with Outlaw, and now that's match point for GRR on MEOW's map pick.
Yeah, a crucial map at that. Going into Ascent where GRR is 5-1 on Ascent. They needed this map, and GRR is slamming that door in their faces. But it's not over yet until that round count says 13. We've seen crazier comebacks before. This is going to be a huge hill to climb for the side of MEOW.
That's a good spot.
Let's see if they can pull it off. They're very resilient. They showcased that in that first round against MF. Can they do it again here? They want to go towards B side again. The Owl Drone is going to clear everything out. Zon now going to go forward here, going straight into the side. Robin, the Reckoning coming in at the same time. It's going to blind up Zon though. So if Robin can catch a timing, not just yet though. He's going to hold strong. No, they're not. The Poison Cloud coming in. The timing is elite. Finds one before instantly traded from Bao. That's the spike carrier down as well. The operator trying to sing. It's going to be coming forward. Cosmic taking this positioning in half wall. Now here comes that one. A beautiful shot from Zon. Storm trying to find the trade. Cannot do it. It's now down to a 4v2. MEOW finally finding some resemblance
Shock dart.
of a round win here in the 2v4. But there's any players you want in these 2v4. It's D2's players. Cherry holding strong, holding wide, but the two players are aware of it. It's down to Storm in 1v4, and Rio says, no, you're not going to do this time. And they finally find their first round on their attack half.
Yeah, and I mean, that right there is a pretty nice hold there from the side of MEOW, showing a lot of awareness of exactly how GRR wants to play retake based on how exactly they played on attack, which is fight through elbow, use elbow to take space and like try to pinch a lot. And MEOW was just ready for it, and we're just able just to fight the flank hard and not give any GRR any sort of free picks into that retake there.
Yeah, and I'm going to this round again here. It's going to be Rabuntes who picked up the operator again. Now he's going to try to see if he can find any value here on the lurk on the other side. Going to be this walk down mid from Cosmic's. Going to insert himself straight into bottom mid behind this Viper's wall. It's going to need these four players from the side of MEOW. Going to contact their way into A main. It's only Storm really here is going to find any kind of contact if that Viper's wall does not go up. The jump spot. See if we can find any kind of information for the side of MEOW of what they're going to do in this round. Now the drone comes in, and Storm is going to hear this. The second jump spot, the drone is going to see him. But they're still waiting, contacting the way out, and now there it comes. The dart. It's going to get broken, though. No value from it. No spam kills just yet. It's going to be a 5v5 retake. It's going to be Cosmic, though, who's going to be waiting for the waiting arms of Rabuntes. That's the first one down here in the 5v4. Now the overdrive's going to come in here on the flank. This is going to be a fast retake here from the side of Cosmics. Getting fast and loose. Rio's going to find one of the Cosmic with that blunt. He's going to find it. He's going to go right into the backside, finding these two quick goals. And Cosmic says, I want this game over with. I want it done. My ult versus you. And GRR takes the first map.
Yeah, I mean, just absolutely a masterclass in shutting down what MEOW likes to do on Breeze there. Just absolutely incredibly played there from GRR. That's exactly why they're the first seed, and exactly why they are not a team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I mean, complete unknowns for GRR on Breeze. They were 0-2 on that map, and the thing is, though, with the side of MEOW, they were 5-0, and they just got absolutely dominated on that map. As we look at the leaderboards, 8 first bloods from Cosmic. There is not much you can do when there's 14 first bloods from the side of GRR. They were just getting first picks after first picks, either by Robin or only had 2. It's mainly Cosmics. 8 first bloods in an 18-round game.
Yeah, Cosmics is 379 ACS. That is absolutely insane. I mean, he's putting up numbers that Yearn did against them.
Yeah, I mean, Yearn, bad memories for the side of GRR, but there's no Yearn this time here in this map. But with that being said, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break before we get into map number 2. So with that being said, go get your popcorn, go get your drinks, go use the restroom. We'll be back here in just 5 minutes time, VDC Nation.
Chasing shadows, fighting battles. I've been on my own for a while, let them say I'm doing better. I've been broken, but now I'm going. I've been on the road of I made it through. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. Listen to my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. Listen to my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. We don't have to last forever. It could just be tonight. We don't have to be together. It could just be tonight. It could just be tonight.
Do you really wanna see the sun? I see you vibing with me, so what's up? We just started dancing, fell in love, but we don't have to do it if you don't want. Do you really wanna see the sun? Do you wanna see the sun and have some fun?
And welcome back from our little 5-minute intermission after a dominant first map from the side of GRR, winning Breeze 13-5, handing MEOW their first ever loss on the map of Breeze. It is now crunch time. It is do or die for MEOW. Win, they force the map 3, lose, they are eliminated from season 10 expert playoffs, and that makes another failure for Trico here in terms of their team. Speaking of Trico,
Wow.
how are you doing, Trico?
Wow. What? That's rude and unnecessary and completely uncalled for. And I think you should be fired for that.
That would be the first time I would be fired, but it's okay. It's all friendly banter between us here. But with that being said, going into Ascent now, it is kind of an uncertain from the side of MEOW on Ascent. How are you feeling going into this map?
Yeah, so obviously GRR's pretty good on this map. I mean, they're good on every single map, but they're really good on this map, and that is really scary. I know, so MEOW does permaban this map during the regular season, but I'll let you guys know a little bit of insider information. We have been scrimming this map a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's going to convert to something? We'll see.
We'll see, as we are going to go straight into the agent select here from the side. It's going to be at Ascent. One team 5-1, the other team 0-3. GRR 5-1 on this map, and 0-3 from the side of MEOW. So it's going to be under a lot of pressure from the side of MEOW as they're throwing a troll comp. Yo,
It's already locked. Oh,
Already
you're talking about GRR. Yeah, there's no way they're playing Vito. So
It would be funny if they were, but they're going to be running that typical
No.
comp they've been running, which is the Jet,
Yeah.
the Phoenix, the Sova, Astra, and then I'm pretty sure the Cypher or the Vice I think they run. But which has been very, very potent, even with the no, it's a KJ actually. They run KJ on this map. So
KJ? That's crazy. KJ
Yeah.
in 2026.
yeah, they also ran KJ on Haven as well, but that's okay. Oh, and we're saying here, so Robin was here, and now Robin may not be here. So we're not going to be R just yet.
No, we're dodging.
We're dodging. We're dodging in a playoff game.
No, there's a dodge going on here. Oh,
That's all good, though. Gives us more time to talk about this map.
that's a forfeit, right, guys? Right, that's a forfeit.
Nope, not a forfeit. Sorry, Trico. Not going to happen this time. But now, I mean, Ascent is one of those maps in the poll where it's kind of cut and dry. You can slam into A, you slam into B. If you have the right stall, if you have the right util usage, you could stall in the choke points. But mid control, name of the game. If you can take mid control and have that in your back pocket, you can realistically hit any site you want with that mid control.
Yeah. I mean, the bright side for MEOW here is this is Gur's map pick, so you get to pick on the Ascent, and that is, I mean, absolutely key because you got to always start defense on this map. This map is probably the most defensive sided map in the pool. So just getting that defense side, getting all 12 rounds for sure guaranteed on defense side is really key to winning Ascent.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree that Ascent is very defensive sided. But in my opinion, I always like starting on the attack on Ascent. Reason why is because you get the hard side out of the way. You can go down 3-9, you can go down 2-10, but when you go on defense, yeah, the momentum is going to not be in your favor. Maybe the mental is going to be boomed if you do start on the attack. But going into your defense, like that's when you can create momentum. That's when you can get a hot start with finding the pistol round, finding the strategy you can do on the defensive side, and you can rattle off rounds left, right, and center. It's very easy to get, a momentum-based round differentials here on Ascent on either side, especially with these teams running double duelists.
Hey, I'm not going to stop you from picking attack as long as you're on the other team.
No, I'm picking attack when you're on my team.
Nope, that's not happening.
I mean, just call back to season 8. Missed my chance to play for a championship roster. But anyway,
yeah.
But that's okay. That's in the past. That was it seems like that was actually a year ago. Damn, it's been a
It was a year ago, right?
time flies.
It was. Yeah.
Oh my
crazy.
god. I'm now considered almost beyond Unk because I'm 26 years old. So
Oh my
yeah.
god, Unk. Holy
Yeah, I'm getting there. Hey Jag, welcome to I'll be in the club sooner or later. Anyway, as we now for the second time going into agent select here, Robin is now confirmed to be back. So we can do this again for a second time. There is Robin on the KJ.
But where's Sherry? Oh, there's Sherry.
Cherry's on the Astra as well, and now these agents are going to be locked and loaded. Obviously, with the Phoenix ult being nerfed down to 7 ult points instead of 6, it's still the same gameplay. You want to feed the Phoenix ult orbs on the attack half so you can get that run it back online as soon as possible, because that basically makes it a 6v5 when you're entering onto the site, and you can just clear out so many question marks with that ult. And then Cosmix has been so good at following behind that run it back from Hazard.
Yeah, I mean, that Phoenix ult nerf, it doesn't feel like a lot, but it does actually hurt a lot of game plans around it because the timings that you get the ults is just like completely off now. You don't get the ults. There's not a guarantee that you get the ult round 3. There's not a guarantee that you get the ults like round 5, which is also a really important round. It's the timings are all off because of that one ult point change, which is kind of scary, but I mean, it's just one ult point. So Phoenix is still obviously really good with the flashes and the wall and the molly.
Yeah, and now we're seeing Bow's on that Neon as well. Rabuntus on the Cypher. And now it's going to be a lot of pressure from these two teams. Bow and Zon. We've been in VDC for a while now. I know Bow's been here since season 7. Zon's been here since probably season 7 or season 8. So a lot of pressure on the old guys here to try and lift up their teammates. That's for the side.
Bow's been here since season 4 or season 5.
Yeah, certified Unk in VDC. So now it's going to this round. It's the attack
Sorry,
half
not
of the
Zon. I'm in Zon.
Zon. Oh, okay. I thought you said Bow. My
No,
apologies.
Bow's.
But now, going straight into this fast round. It's going to be the Phoenix Flash coming in front. It's going to be fast it into A main. The Phoenix Flash is going to throw him back. The Paranoid at the same time to stall them out. Cosmics The dash is going to run away, or it's going to run out before he can enter into the site. The curveball from the side of Hazard wants to use it now. We'll go into it, and Zon can't see a bloody thing. Bao down so low,
Bao.
but he can do it all.
Enemy remaining.
And Bao finds his third. A stoic hold from Bao. Down to Robin in 1v4. Bao ridiculously low on HP. He's going to play this crossfire with Rio. Robin knows exactly where he's at. Rabuntis can take that first contact, and he will settle the shots before Robin could. And this is their second pistol round affairs that they've won.
Yeah, I mean, now it's just making sure we don't lose to the eco again. To be able to start getting some momentum on this defense side, which is exactly what you need if you're playing defense. But yeah, that was a really nice round there from MEOW, just being so aware that Phoenix was going to flash out of the smoke and just playing any flash and getting ready to instantly swing off of Zon's contact. It was just really nicely played there for that flood.
Yeah, now going back in this round, it's going to be default from the side of Gert going towards mid now, as the pistol round did not go in their favor, but this time they want to go towards mid. Bao, Judge in his hands, has a teammate next to him.
Revealing area.
The dart coming in, they want to try to see if he can fix some pressure, but Bao with his Judge is going to try to make it sing. Finds one of the Hazard, and Rio is there to swing off the contact of Bao. Full blender in that cat hold. Down to Robin and Cherry. Bao is down super low once again, but unsure if there's going to be anybody to capitalize on the damage done to him. This bomb is recoverable, as Rabuntis only have a ghost in his hands, getting only 10 damage onto the hands of Cherry, as they realistically want to try to get this bomb down. But now here comes that flank from Zon. It's held by Robin, but just the range not in his favor. Can't find the headshot, which would have killed him from this range. And as I say that, finally finds the headshot onto Zon, taking him out of the round. It's going to be KJBot here in stairs. The Molly is trying to force him out of the corner. Luckily, nobody's going to be there this time. Cherry. See if you can find the timing, find the alert kill with 30 seconds left to go. Look at the jiggling in. Robin, Rio found those 2 kills in the round, but Cherry is there again. But KJBot, safe hands with the Aries. He's going to find that kill. 16 seconds left to go. Trying to find more, but Rubuntis with the ghost is going to take him out of the round. And a decent amount of damage here on the Antiqua round for the side of Gur.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty solid damage, but you can... Yeah, I mean, it's really solid damage, actually. Not even be able to get the Spectre from Rio there. It looks like Rabuntis is buying an Odin.
You know what? I mess with it.
I can see it. If they end up going into this Odin, which it does look like they do, this is the Wink Edition here. You just get absolutely cooked by the Odin, win the bonus.
Yeah, I mean,
I see the vision.
I see the vision as well. This is something that we're not going to expect. As that spy cam is going to get information that at least 2 players are in B main. Now, look at the whole strong with that Odin making it sing, but Cosmic is spamming the line. Now, but Rabuntis counters back quickly. But Cherry's going to find the trade on the Rabuntis, and now KJ's going to swing out to get hatched with Storm with the instantaneous trade. The door's going to get broken from Rio. There's going to be a judge and 2 shares in the hands of these players. Bao does have the backup weaponry with the Bandit as well. So if there's going to be any more damage they can do. Robin holding the market strong. It's going to be Rio and Zon coming close. There it comes out. Asleep on the line a little bit, but it's okay. Robin finds the 2. Blinded up. The judge can't find value. Storm has his teammates back, and they will prevent a potential bonus round conversion.
The winds shift
Yeah, I mean, nice round there from Gur to be able to just hit the site with B. Rabuntis was only able to get 1, which is exactly what Gur needed there, because if Rabuntis got any more, that was a really scary round. And then Robin just is carrying it from Wogs. MEOW just don't even clear it, and just completely win off that.
That goes there.
Okay, I like the strip. Oh, never mind.
No, yeah. I mean, he's trying to catch Cosmics out, but I don't think he even goes there.
Nice spot.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll see now here going into this round. It's going to be the full buy for one team. Potentially can go 1.5 buy, and then the rounds can slip away. Because now it's going to be going back to the Cypher setup. But he is missing a tripwire. There is no tripwire for kill trips. That's the one way. Cosmic taking a space, but Rabuntis spams right where he is at. Finds yet another opener onto Cosmic. Damn it through the smoke. Down the north, that's going to be this here. Oh yeah, Hazard did fall. Push another spam through the smoke as well. Storm down super low. Bow looking to get active now. Here in mid, the drone coming in. Rabuntis gonna get tagged up. Are they gonna try to pick him off? No. Barely misses out on timing. Bow playing with fire, spamming through the smoke with a Vandal. Trying to see if there's anything they can do in this 5v3.
Yeah, and I mean, Zon is just like in just all the way through A main, so there is literally just no one needs to be on A, and you can just have everyone on B here.
Yeah, but that's the first chance right there from the side of Cherry, finding the kill onto Bow. But these three players
30 seconds
are
left.
ridiculously low. Two of them 1 HP, two of them 1 HP, excuse me, and one of them 2 HP. The drone comes in. They're trying to wait for a mistake. They're trying to see if MEOW will give them an inch so they can take a mile. From the looks of it, there's just nothing they can do. 10 seconds left to
10
go.
seconds left.
Might just have to be a save, and yeah, that's going to be the call. Could keep the weaponry
Yeah.
going into the next round.
Yeah, I mean, really nice hold there from the side of MEOW, and exactly what they're looking for, which is just to completely make sure that Cosmics can't do anything, can't get out, and because off of that, like the rest of this team has like no real entry potential, which just allows all of the spam from the Odin and the Phantoms to come through and just completely shut down GR's execs.
Yeah, and now, I mean, they're starting to realize that Rabuntis' positioning is very difficult for them to root out because he sits in CT and spams and just gets immense value from that position, especially with that one-way cage as well.
Yeah.
Now they're going here into Z main, takes on, jiggling. Seeing if there's any kind of information. The updraft coming from the side of Cosmics. That's Bow with this judge again. The drone coming in from B, though, trying to see if he can find anything, any kind of information if the Cypher's here. But we see that Cypher's over towards A, rotating over. But now the Bow trying to fight forward, but Hazard does not today, former teammates. The swing though from the side of Zon. A little messy at first, but does get the kill. Trying to help out his teammate over in tree. It's gonna be Zon with a little bit of a heal. The dart. Scan onto Robin. So they're gonna back up and go in towards mid. Cherry now held back by this Cypher trip. Wants to break it. There is nobody else really holding this position. But Robin holding in the smoke, trying to see if there's anything they will give them. Cosmics and the rest of the side of GRR, Storm, Cosmics, and Cherry. Now we're going to take this space straight into market, leaving Robin in a lurk. We've seen what he could do on those lurks. He's not going to find any
30
kills.
seconds left.
Now 30 seconds left to go. They're going to have to go now. KJ Ball ready to swing, but Rabuntis is going to fall. And now KJ Ball holding the smoke, waiting for any kind of timing. Robin, this could be the do or die right here. This could be the round winner, and it will be the fall to Rio and Zon trying to see if he can get the trade. We'll get the trade now down to 2v2.
Planted.
That is Phoenix ult.
Yeah, that's also Phoenix ult down.
Deploying drone.
Now the drone coming in from KJ Bot. Gonna find Storm, but look at the positioning from Cosmics. But KJ Bot with an instantaneous trade. Storm trying to get close enough so he can trade his teammate. Despite being lit up, KJ Bot takes it into his own hands and finds the 1v2 clutch.
Yeah, I mean, that was some crazy shots from KJ. Able to kill Cosmics and then immediately 180 kill Storm through the wall. I mean, that was really nice, and you could see how GRR wants to be playing these attack rounds. They like to be farming orbs early, which they did, and Bao kind of ran it down and died, but then Zon was able to trade him onto the Phoenix. And then they take mid, and they go for an exec somewhere. And you can see it worked pretty well. They were able to kill Rebentis, but because Rio was just super aware that there could be a lurk in tree, it shut down Robin's lurk and let them be able to have some sort of not have to deal with the lurks like they did on Breeze.
Yeah, and this time you're going to use that drone to force him back. Force Zon out of the round, but Bao with the operator taking out Robin out of the round. The running back's coming here at the same time, the hot hands. And forced him back. Paranoia so much. Utah trying to stall them out. They're going to take this side anyway. Cosmics right there. Rabuntis making his Odin sing, trying to see if he can find any kind of value, any kind of damage, but nothing to be seen. Zon does have the running back as well. Can use it trying to retake. Here it comes now. The bomb plant coming in. It's going to be down to Hazard trying to find a kill. Does take down the running back. Still going to be a 5v4. The recon dart though. It's going to absolutely light him up. There's nothing he can do. Storm dodge the flash. Elite
Storm.
movement from Storm. The Bow with the operator is trying to kill the Cherry. The Overdrive's not going to find value. It's Rabuntis versus Cosmic, the two hard carries of this team. And it's going to be Cosmic with the Stinger, says, no, I'm an MVP candidate for a reason. And they win their round.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy retake there. Storm getting 2 after the Phoenix Flash, just turning that flash is so hard.
Turn him in, by the
turning
way.
it and then getting 2. Yes, I mean, this guy's tier mid, absolutely just one of the best players at GRR and one of the best players at the tier period.
3 seasons in a row, this guy has been tier mid. Apprentice move ups, or even like I score tier mid all the time, and now he is finally coming into his own here on this team. And this Cam's gonna get a lot of value. It's these 4 players.
Get out of my
It's
way.
gonna be Rabuntis now. Using that cage to one-way it off. Trying to deny any kind of value, as now it's going to be the lockdown used here. Gonna have to do something here. Rabuntis gonna try to make a play happen, try to make something happen in their favor. But now he is gonna find one on the hazard, and he finds Cosmics as well. But there's 2 players detained. A blunder. Bao trying to help out his teammate. That's gonna be an instantaneous trades. But Zon is going to use the flame wall to get into a flank position. But these players are going to play on site, so this flank isn't really going to do much because there's nobody in main, and now they know because it's from the curveball. Storm, here's the footsteps. Knows exactly where all 3 players are. Now can wait for this retake. Cosmic Divide and the Hunter Fury in the hands of GRR can be used here to stall them out on this retake. Now looking to hold lane, Damali stopping them dead in their tracks. The hot hands again. Gonna be Zon using the flash, and Rio with the outlaw again. Storm gonna find one, but now it's down to Robin in a 1v2, and Zon did not make the flank worthwhile, but the retake was perfect in his hands, confirming 2 frags and the defuse.
What a crazy eco round there. Thrifty win for the side of MEOW. I mean, Rubentis getting 2 there? Absolutely crazy. And then, as well as then, because Zon flanked and was able to clear all of B main, they were able to pick up the guns, and that's exactly what won them that 3v3 retake there. It was just really nice to play there from MEOW. Just like playing all together each other super well, and just able to convert that Thrifty.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Really trying to abuse this B side, but Rabuntis has been doing such a great job holding him down, getting his 1 before potentially falling. And now looking from GRR, now trying to decide to change up the game plan. They want to go towards mid here in their eco buy. The only weaponry that's good in this buy is that Guardian in Hands of Hazard. Bow. See if anything though. That tripwire though is gonna do something. It's gonna be. Oh, and Cosmic says, too long, too much spam, and I will take you down to the round. And now that's gonna be the beast or that market positioning opened up. Hazard trying to see if he can make a Guardian sing a lullaby for the favor of GRR, but nothing they can do right now as KJ Bot is going to be right into the waiting arms.
Oh,
But no, the timing. Cherry is going to back away with his life. Not going to punish on the KJ Bot with a drone. It's Robin walking up. Zon.
Zon ready for this.
Yeah, he's not really holding that position, but the flick is perfect and quick. Take down Robin. It's going to be Cosmic trying to find any kind of value. KJ Bot's going to take down Hazard. But Rio did pick up the Odin as well. These players hard committed in their spots.
30
Cherry,
seconds left.
see if he can find anything with his classic. Going to KJ Bot. Messing up the dart. But this is classic against a Phantom. A Phantom's going to win that 9 times out of 10. But now the rest of the players are going to hightail it over towards A. Cosmics will have that Guardian in his hands. 13 seconds to go. We'll get the bomb down in time. But these 2 players from the side of GRR,
10 seconds
they
left.
are low. Storm, super
Spike
low.
planted.
As well as Cosmics. They're going to have to hit some insane shots, but the run back is going to be used just to try to root them out of position. Bow getting some damage done to him. Trying to find something, but Storm is just on that line, on the trigger. 1v3. Cosmics, what kind of magic can you do? Is it worth it? Is it enough? No. Rio with the Odin, holding his teammates back, and they find their 6th round.
yeah. I mean, that was really scary there for MEOW, almost losing that when the Rubentis got killed by Cosmics on CT. But like the stall from Keija and Bao just like completely made it so GRR can't capitalize off of that and just hit B for free. It was really nice stall there from the side of Keija. Yeah, it was also a really good eco there from GRR. Like they had like what, like one Guardian bought into that round, and they were able to get so much value, get plant down. I mean, this is really nice just from both sides, I think.
Yeah, and now it's going to be this A main default once again, but it's going to be 2 players for a minute. It's going to be that fast tile tip from the side. It's going to be Bow finding Cherry. That's the smoke side of the round. 100 Fear's going to be using at the same time, trying to stall them out. Hazard, though, finds that trade onto Bow. 100 Fear from Storm, trying to find any kind of value, but nothing to be seen. Rio holding strong, but now here comes that split coming in. Hazard and Cosmic, the dynamic duo. Hot hands coming over. Rabuntis! And Rio finding the kill, but once again, it's in a 1v1, but Rabuntis down to 3 HP, has to make it sing, and Cosmic says, I don't need a body shot, I will take your head, clean off, winning yet another 1v1 against Rabuntis.
Yeah, I mean, these rounds are coming down to the wire, like another 1v1 between Rabuntis and Cosmix, and Cosmix is able to win it both times. I mean, this has been a crazy, that was a crazy round. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the prep work for the side of MEOW is doing wonders for them, but it's defense side. Do they have the prep on attack to try to counteract the fact that this is one of GRR's best maps? We're back here on a eco buy. Just a solar rifle from the side of Cosmics. Just now. Slow pace into A main. There is 3 players from the side of MEOW, and Bow and Zon ready to hold this strong. Oh, drone coming in, trying to see if they can clear out any question marks. Does get this tag. No, missed the tag on the Zon. And the Cosmic Dive's going to come in here at the same time, but the hot hands is going to stall them out completely. So it looks like it's going to be a fake, though. They're not going to go into the side because there is 4 players basically here from the side of MEOW. They're going to use that Cosmic Divide to try to max their sounds and the rotates. And look at the side of MEOW. There's 5 players here on A. GRR not wanting to go straight into the stack.
Yeah, but they're so slow to like rotate off.
Cosmic Divide kind of forces them to have to stay put because they couldn't hear anything. They're unsure of anything. Rio looking to hold the line, looking to see if he can find any kind of value. Robin with his bandit. And Rio says, not today, Cosmics. I'm going to take you out of the round and avoid you from this hero rifle that was brought in. It's going to be Zon finding again onto Robin. So now it's a 3v5. Or, yeah, 3v5.
30 seconds left.
Hazard trying to make Max happen. That high-low is too potent, too strong. Rabuntis is the one to take him out of the round. It's going to be Bow to slide straight in with the stinger. Taking him out of the round. And it's looking like it's not going to be GRR's time to get into the round on the board. They're stuck in limbo, and yeah, the high-low again. They've only been able to get 1 round at a time.
Yeah, I mean, just another really great round there from the side of MEOW. Like, They saw the Astra ult go up, and they immediately went to stack it. And I think GRR overcooked themselves a lot there by just not rotating straight to B. As soon as they saw so many people there. And I feel like they tried to read the MEOW's prediction of them rotating off by then going back to A, but MEOW just didn't do that, and they just stayed A, and just absolutely shut them down because of that.
The first timeout of the series coming out of GRR here on map number 2. Confirming a winning half on the side of MEOW, and a much-needed one, too, because it's on the defensive side, so they're able to get at least a minimum 7-5, potentially a maximum of 9-3 if they wants to get the distance. Which on the attack half, I'm not going to lie, GRR having 3 rounds is enough. Yes, you would love to get these last 2 rounds, but with how MEOW has been playing, might not be enough to get those 2 rounds because every time they've won a round, they've always ended up losing the next 2 rounds. You see it on the scoreboard. 2 rounds, yeah. The first 2 rounds, then a win, then 2 rounds, then a win, then 2 rounds, then a win. So if we go off of that, MEOW might win this round again and potentially force GRR, if they lose this round, back on an eco.
Yeah, I mean, look at the ults though. Like they have Sobals, and GRR has like no. They have Phoenix ult as well. I guess it's Sobal versus Phoenix ult. We see it immediately ripped.
Yeah, it's using the trap play off the can. They use 100 Spear, but run it back from Mr. Hazard. Gonna get denied by Rabuntis off that one-way cage. Really, Bolt's gonna stop a fast hit again, but here comes the 2 mid players activating. Robin, Cherry, Rio, who's been doing such a phenomenal job anchoring down, but Cherry, so on the final opener onto Bow. They've been here before. They've been in plenty of 4v5 situations, and they've always find a way to let it slip out of the grasp. Now they're looking to get a bolster into mid. KJ bot into markets, but now they're going to bolster towards A. It's going to be 3 players ready and waiting. Zon, Rio, and Rabuntis. And KJBot is going to find that trade. Hazard. Oh, caught with util in hands. KJBot takes advantage of the plunger from Hazard. And now it's going to be Zon to hold it down again.
Enemy
And
remaining.
Rio, the tree anchor himself, holding it strong. It's down to Storm in a 1v4. Again, GRR are up in a 5v4 advantage, and they let it slip away.
Yeah, I mean, they're just like finding these picks, but then
30 seconds
Meow is
left.
just getting like taking aggressive timings and just able just to find them and take fights and win them. And I feel like every single one of these players on Meow is just winning their fights right now, and it's just so tough for the side of GRR.
Yeah, it's very tough, and Storm has to save because the money situation for the side of
10
GRR is
seconds
just
left.
non-existent. The fact of the matter is, they just could not muster up enough loss bonus to confidently buy whenever they win or lose. So now you're going to go into this next round, pure scraps. And they are one away from the lockdown. They do have the Blaze Storms, and we see what kind of damage Cosmic can
Last
do with that
round before the
ultimate.
switch.
That's going to be a tall tell ask, even for Cosmics.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm GRR here, I'm just like never going B. I'm just never going B because every single time they've tried to go B, like Cosmics has just gotten perma spammed, not able to entry at all. Hazard can't do anything either because Cosmics just hasn't been able to make any space. And Ruby's just like shut down this site constantly. But it looks like they're going towards B. Let's see if maybe they can try to change it up by maybe Cosmics able to do something with the knives. It's probably their plan, or like KJ ults.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, I mean, you're already seeing the buy. Just that lone Phantom that was saved from Storm, Bulldog, Blaze Storm, a Stinger, and a Spectre. That's Rabuntis going to make this Odin sing, see if he can find some sort of value with this one-way cage. And the lockdown's going to come in here. But Rabuntis is going to be kind of safe here to spam from that CT angle if they want to go in, especially the tripwire. But the Molly actually is going to stop him from being in that position long enough to potentially get onto the site. Now it's the go button here. Cosmics going to get hit by the trip. That tripwire not broken in time. Cosmics falls again. Now it's going to be Hazard, who's having a rough map number 2. Now Hazard is going to back away the flash. Now this is going to be a 5v4 retake. If they want to keep the streak going, it's going to be Hazard. He just finds Zon, but KJBot and Bao are going to find their paces. Rabuntis with the Odin. It's on the Storm in a 1v3. Not enough. Rabuntis says, this is my half. I don't want to let go of our playoff hopes and dreams.
Oh my god, what a retake from Meow there. I mean, that Cypher ult, like, wins them that round there. Off of just the info that Hazard is B main. As soon as they see Hazard B main, they're instantly like, let's kill this guy, and then we retake the rest of the site. And it was just beautifully played there. Just immediately being like, this guy is super isolated. We just gotta kill him, and then we can just have a free retake after that. They're playing so well together right now on these retakes.
Yeah, that's something they so desperately needed after Breeze was such a blunder. Their undefeated map slipping away, and now here with the favors of GRR. We're in favorites on this map. Now has to go on to the attack half, the harder side for the side of Meow if they want to force a map 3. And for GRR,
yeah,
it's a testament of will. Can their mental stay still in order to bring this back from a 9-3? Is the 9-3 curse in effect for the side of GRR? Meow, who's been so dominant on these pistol rounds, 2-1. Look at the jiggle here from Storm. Rabuntis can take that contact. Pretty sure saw the kneecaps of Rabuntis. Now Storm taking another jiggle. Seeing more than one player now as the turret is going to take contact. Now it's going to potentially be the go button. The paranoia coming in the high hit at the same time. Yeah, this is going to be a side hit. Bao getting peppered by that turret. Storm super low as well. And Storm, yes, is going to take him down with the shock darts. He's on, but Hazard finds the trade again on the kitchen bot, and Robin swings out. Rabuntis with the bandit has to make it sing, and make it sing he does. Finding 2, giving Rio a slight chance here in the 1v3. Storm, who is so deathly low, any kind of damage from the side of Rio will take him out of the round. But this is a tall task to do for Rio if he wants to find another pistol round and try to find double digits. But look at GRR's positioning. They are not going to give it in. They're not going to give him ones. They're going to wait for that bomb to come down and wait for the retake. Now they're starting to get a little bit paranoid. They're unsure if they saw the Omen in main or not. So Rio has the element of surprise to get this bomb down. But Rio trying his best to be patient and wait for GRR to make a mistake. And now Rio now gets the information of where Omen's at. They now have an idea. 14 seconds left to go. Wants to try to make a play happen. Cannot do it just yet. The stun though, the dart, just all the util, every gun, every piece of util waiting in his laps. And GRR finding a lifeline, winning the pistol round.
Yeah, GRR giving MEOW a taste of their own medicine by a really nice B-hold as well. Just like completely, like not letting them take any sort of space or have any sort of comfort ability and just like fighting them hard whenever they're trying to execute. It was just really nice to play there from GRR. Just swinging constantly, like taking timings. Just really nice at that hold.
Yeah,
Well.
that is a lifeline. They tie the pistol rounds wins up here, 2-2. Now it's going to be Storm with this Marshall, but that cam is going to see him, so he has to back away even though he has the Marshall. That cam not getting broken, so a lot of information from Rabunkus is going to be used. We're seeing the buy as well. This is a double Marshall, Guardian, Stinger, Bulldog buy. They're going to go towards B now. Storm seeing if he can do any kind of damage with the Marshall. All these players are low to it. Bao forced up again. Now, no, he is not 1 HP to the Marshall. We'll be down to 2 HP if he gets hit in the body. But from the side of MEOW, they're going to rotate over. Not wanting to do any kind of funny business on B. They're going to walk towards A and leak Bao inserted here, Trico.
Yeah, they're walking into Cosmics though, who does have a Marshall, and Bao's the only one who's able to tank a Marshall shot, but he is all the way on B. And so Cosmics can have a crazy impact here if they do end up walking into him. But it looks like they're running into Storm.
Yeah, who also has the Marshall, but he's not watching Cats. So they can walk up for free from Cats and look to go towards A through a tree. It's gonna be on Cherry. Only a Stinger. Not enough bullets in the mag to take down all 4 players. You will get the information out that there's at least 2 players. Now hearing the onslaught, the rumbling of the footsteps. Zon jiggling out, but now look at the positioning from Cosmic, getting on the line, but Robin and Rabuntis are finding one apiece. And Bao now on this lurk. With the Guardian he picked up. Storm trying to stop him from getting that lurk in a 4v3 with these 3 players here. Zon waiting for the jump up. How's he going to clear this? No. Waiting. Flying and waiting. Cherry's going to find a kill. Kicked him up with that classic again. He's going to find that trade. Jumping into his sight. Getting Rabuntis with that bandit. Doesn't get the kill, but Storm finds the trade. It's down to 1v1. It's Bao versus Storm. Teammates turn rivals here today. Trying to stick it all the way. Bao is going to try to slide forward. He baits it out though. And Storm has it all to do. He's going to tap again. But Bao trying to play this to absolute perfection. And there's that first body shot. Has to try to stuck him down. He's going to play the time. And Bao with the right click. Denies that conversion from Storm. And they convert on the eco.
Oh my god, what a crazy round there, Bao. Bao with the 4 Stinger buy. Like, just winning the round there. Able to kill, was it Robin, who was caught out rotating, getting the Guardian. And because of that, and then Rubentus as well, with, was it 2 crazy shots with the Bandits? Able to just get 2 kills, I think. If I remember? Or am I remember the pistol? Yeah, I think it was 1 or 2 kills. And those kills themselves was just able just to get Bao into that 1v1 position where, I mean, it's just like so difficult for Storm to win that.
That extra 10 HP he had in shield came in clutch.
Yeah.
93 HP on the health bar, and then plus the 10 from the shields just allowed him to tank that Marshall shot. Trying to see if anything, but that drone is going to clear out Robin. They know exactly where he's at. There is nowhere he can go. Can't see a bloody thing. And now it's Storm. Has to withstand the onslaught, but they're just going to back away. And Rabuntis, who's been having an excellent map so far, going to force Cosmic back. Realizing that gun disadvantage. Going to try to take the fight into mid, but again, the shot's going wide from Cosmics. Cannot find a dink. So now it's going to hold in the tree. The Bandit in the share from the side of Hazard. And Cosmic, they're trying to high-low this. As the flash is elite to stall them out. Eliminate the high-low. Bao just disrespecting the flame wall. Everybody's disrespecting it. They don't care how much damage it does. Now GRR need a miracle. They need a lifeline. They need something to go their way in this eco round, or they're going to find themselves on 11 rounds for the side of MEOW. But with his positioning, Storm pinked up on the Phantom. Hazard trying to break the door. And now here comes Bao with a judge, making it sing.
One enemy remaining.
Taking him out, and KJ Pot is going to find Hazard. It's down to 1, but there's a classic in hand. There's nothing he can do. Flawless round for MEOW.
Yeah, I mean, you can see exactly how Meow wants to be playing this post bounce, which is super aggressive, super proactive, like running up into heaven and fighting in that smoke against them. And I wonder how GRR is going to counteract that, because I'm so certain Meow's going to keep doing that. And I mean, it worked really well there. Of course, GRR wasn't an eco, so it's not like a crazy thing to do, but just being able to win that and show that it does work is a scary thing for GRR, because now they have to use even more util to clear that out first before they can even retake.
And now they have weaponry in their hands, but if they want to win this in regulation, they have to go 9 in a row. And from the side of MEOW, the prep work has been doing wonders for them here on Ascent. A lifeline showing in the hands of MEOW, and GRR trying to recover. And now the drone coming into A, realizing that this is a basically open sight. Because, yeah, now it's going to be Bao, the go button going in, but Cherry finds a spam through the smoke onto Zon. First blood. Now, using the shock dart. It's going to be Rio. Trying to close the door, but the flood's going to come in here from the side of Hazard and Cosmic. Hazard finding 2, finally kills on this time. Rabuntis now wondering what the hell just happened on the 8 side. Left alone in a 1v5. He may be 21-8, but this is a tall task. Airing down the Monstars of GRR. 1v5 stands from him. Potentially a map point if he can do the impossible, but let's crossfire from the side of Cherry and Hazard. Holding strong. They're holding every single piece of angles they can to avoid Rabuntis from getting those Lord kills. But if I'm Rabuntis here, might be the time to save unless he wants to go for a hero play, because he can't buy into the next round, Trico.
I mean, damage is perfect here. You want damage. Look at GRR's econ right now. They have $0 on 3 of their players and $50 and $100 on the other 2. Just getting any amount of kills is just really great for Rabuntis. I don't think he's gonna do it though, but
yeah. Oh, wait, Hazard's gonna be the one to give him that kill anyway. Takes him out of the round. And that is gonna be Hazard the fall. He can buy a little bit, or he could request, but he's gonna opt to go with an outlaw here. Only one player from the side of MEOW is gonna have. No, he's gonna go back to the Bulldog this time, opting out of the outlaw, because considering 4 players will have full armor. But yeah, I mean, great round from GRR.
oh, he's gonna get a full buy here from Cosmics.
What a teammate! What a guy!
Yeah.
Now going into this round, this could be do or die from the side of GRR. If they lose this round, their eco is going to be back down super low. The contact play here from the side of MEOW, looking to go straight into the A side again. Cherry, who got the opener in the last round, now in a committed one and done position on the Astra. Not a fan of the positioning here. Now he's going to come in here, going straight onto the side. The recon dart coming in. And now it's going to be Cherry. Has it all to do. Just can't find any targets. Zon confirming the kill. Now using the hot hands, trying to stall the plant out. Now the flame wall to do a little bit more damage. The paranoia at the same time, stall them out into heaven. Cosmic, though, taking out Zon of the round. Gonna try to flood onto the side. Cosmic's gonna swing out and will get the kill. The running back at the same time is gonna come in here from Hazard. Trying to flood onto the side. It's gonna be Battle to stop that running back. Cosmic, though, denies him. Last person in hell. Has it all to do, and Cosmic's, when his team needs it most, he finds 4, giving GRR another round.
Yeah, I mean, that is scary. You're giving Cosmics a lifeline and just giving him ones. This guy is so good. You do not want to be doing that. You do not want to be giving him momentum like you just did by giving him a 4K there. I mean, that was a great round from GRR. I was just like recognizing they can have the sights. We're just gonna play just to get some picks, and then as soon as MEOW was so scared of like Hazard flashing out of a tree there and just like destroying everyone with a Phoenix Flash with Cosmics, but they don't even need it. They can just swing and kill everyone apparently.
Yeah, apparently, and now they're on an eco buy. Just that lone rifle from Rabuntis, who had plenty of cash to afford this. And now they're gonna want to test towards B. There is Storm and Robin here. We've seen what kind of damage he could do with that Odin in his hands, and now the shock dart's gonna clear out one of those nano swarms. Storm trying to use this drone to get any kind of information, but there's none given to him from MEOW. They tuck away from it. It's Rabuntis. Slowly creeping towards the A side. The only person who's going to be here is Cosmic to hold the line into tree if he so chooses to go in that route. And now Cosmic is going to take a fight on to Rabuntis, but both players are going to walk away healthy.
Turret down.
As the turret is going to get contact, Robin waiting for any kind of run and gun action with the Odin, but the overdrive is going to be used up from the side. But Robin finds his kill. Bow unable to do anything. Robin finds the kill, but the high is going to trade him out. Hazard looking to try to flood into the site with his teammate. Using that rifle in his advantage. The curveball is going to flash up both players, though. All players are blinded up. Hazard trying to see if he can find anything, but Storm's going to find that kill.
Spike down. B.
What a bloodbath and what a fight going in favor of GRR. Rabuntis has the Phantom left in his hands. Needs to do miracles once again, or is he going to save again? Hazard jiggling, wide swing, does not get the kill.
10 seconds.
Know exactly
left.
where Rabuntis is at with 8 seconds left to go. Looking to save once again. That's going to give GRR another lifeline, another round, and Cosmic's trying to use the Blaze Storms. But Rabuntis is going to deny him, and Storm wanting to take the fight, wanting to peek, and will win it out this time. Something that Cosmic and Hazard could not do. Storm says, I can do it.
I mean, just a really nice hold there from the side of GRR. I don't know. Stuns have to be cosmetic because there's just no way Robin should be killing Pow there with that neon ults.
Against overdrive, yeah, like, insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And he was blind as well, I'm pretty sure.
Everything was thrown at him, and he still managed to get one.
He still managed to stop the exit. It's crazy.
Yeah. And now from the side of MEOW, they're back on a full buy. They're going to be going with a default here, a slow 1-3-1. One person in B main, one person A main, the rest are in mid. They're going to want to poke and prod now. Finding their fights, finding the information they need. Cherry trying to do a Rio cosplay and hold down this train positioning. Drone's coming in. Did not see Cherry, but Cherry didn't know that. It's going to have to give away his positioning and shoot onto the drone. Oh, if he shoot, I was going to say he shoots a little bit more wide.
Oh,
Get your pot. KJ with that Phantom. Spam just a little bit better onto Cherry. And now from the side of GRR, they're scrambling now. Cosmics holding a tight line, but Rabuntis is aware of that possibility. They'll run it back from Zon. It's going to get denied by Hazard. Now using the hot hands to try to stall them out as much as possible. Denied is a split. Recon Dart is not going to scan onto him just yet. They're going to have to back away now. They realize that there is no chance they can really fight into the A side, but Robin with this out Odin in his hands. Bow holding strong in mid. Waiting for his teammate. The flash, the curveball coming, and Bow's not going to take this positioning real quick. But Robin trying to find it. Does find one for his trouble, but falls, and Rio using the from the shadows. Thorn was aware of it. Just not quick on the draw. Now down to Hazard and Storm, or excuse me, Cosmics.
One enemy remaining.
And Bow, who dodged the flash onto Hazard, is able to find the kill, and now it's on to the boogeyman himself. Cosmic's in a 1v4, and Bow is gonna give him a 1 though. Rabuntis though, on this flank, on this lurk, as Cosmic getting flashed up, stalled out. But that is gonna force him to have to back away. He saw Rabuntis, but the scan is elite. And ladies and gentlemen, MEOW is on map point.
Oh my god. What a crazy round there. They get the pick on the Cherry immediately. Shuts down all the smokes for GRR. And then off of that, they call to pause. They force rotates to A by faking a tree push. And then they immediately pivot to bot mid where they're able to trade Robin. And then they just get the site B for free with a Rio killing Storm and a crazy shot, which kind of secures the round there for MEOW.
Yeah, now it is match point. 5 rounds. GRR has to go the distance, or we could be looking at a map 3. As now, from the side of MEOW, they are going to go back towards that mid default that has been working so well for them already. This 1-3-1. Looking to pressure into tree again and force Cherry into an uncomfortable position. As now the turret scanning onto Zon, but it's not going to break it. Now here comes the drone again. The Hunter's Fury is going to be used here for the side of Storm. Trying to see if we can find onto one, and Zon is going to fall to the Hunter's Fury. And now I'm going to use the paranoia to get straight into the tree site, but Bow trying to take down his teammate from last season and Hazard here in this position, but not willing to give up an inch. They've been here plenty of times on the side of GRR in a 5v4 situations. They've always seemed to let it slip away. It's now again, finally, GRR. They're going to play their anchors. They're going to play their chances with a retake. As Bow holding strong, but could you bot and Bow Cosmics, though, is going to find Rabuntis, though, trading back into the number neutrality. 3v3, the retake coming in, but Cosmic is going to go right in the tree, but guess where? Who else is there? Bao. Trying to wait for it, but Cosmic is trying to see if he can do anything, but Rio is there. All 3 players are ready for him. Robin knows he's a damage on the Rio, just get the kill, but do they know that 2 players are here in tree? Relay Ball's going to stun on to 1. KJ Bot not going to take advantage yet. Bao trying to bait for his teammate, trying to give them a lifeline, trying to do something. The lockdown now used. Now going to force the hands of MEOW, and they are going to do it. They swing together, and they take down the juggernauts of GRR on their best map. We are going to a map 3.
Oh my god. We ended up making it to a map 3 in the least expected way possible, with MEOW losing their map pick and then GRR losing their map pick. I don't think anyone is expecting that at all.
No, not at all. Both teams' best maps falter. And now it is do or die now for both teams on map 3 as we look at the scoreboard. Yeah, no questions there. Rabuntis keeping up with Cosmics from the last game. 349 ACS, 24 and 11 on the Cypher. Keeping his name up there. Now, map 3 is on the cards on Sunset. The map that both teams are virtually unknown on. They played it twice, but 1-1 from the side of MEOW and 2-0 from the side of GRR. With that being said, we're going to take another 5-minute break to catch our breath. So go refresh on your drinks, go refresh on some popcorn, go use the restroom again. We'll be back here again in 5 minutes time.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Chasing shadows, fighting battles. I've been on my own for a while, let them say I'm doing better. I've been broken, but now I'm going. I've been on the road of I made it through. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. This is my kingdom, and you can take my
It is time. The decider here in this best of 3 series between these two teams. One team, the complete favorite. The other team, the underdog storyline. Number 1 versus number 8 seed. GRR versus MEOW will go the distance here in this best of 3 quarterfinals. Sunset is the battleground for these two teams. We're back here on the desk with myself, Omni, and Trico here once again to call the action. Trico, did you even think we were going to be here on map 3? Because I know I didn't.
I did predict it. I did predict it on the expertise they were going to a map 3, but I don't think anyone was predicting it in the way that it happens. I don't think anyone was predicting GRR to win Breeze. Oh, maybe some people probably were predicting GRR to win Breeze, but I don't think no one was predicting MEOW to be able to win GRR's map pick.
No
one was.
Especially with the difference they had on that map. I mean, Ascent was the playground of GRR. 1.25 attack rating and a 1.28 defense rating did not mean squat to MEOW. And now we are here, map 3, Sunset, where it all happens, where it all is decided. One of these teams moves on, and the other team is going home empty-handed. They're already going into 8 selects here. The double empty comp coming in from the side of GRR. They've been running this comp both times they played Sunset. And from the side of MEOW, they have completely changed up their comp. Originally running the Breach Gecko, and now they have changed it up.
Yeah, they're going back to what is that? That's their Ascent comp, no? I mean, they're just sticking with it, which I think is a great choice. But yeah, both these teams, no nonsense, instantly selecting, no messing around, nothing. They're both so ready to be able to play in this map and win it all, and win and be able to move on.
Yeah, one team has all the pressure on them because of expectations. The other team, underdog story. Nobody thought they could be here and give GRR a run for their money, and now they are here on map number 3 of Sunset. GRR started on the defense, and MEOW started on the attack for the first time in this series.
Yeah, I'm so ready for this. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited to watch this map. This should be an absolute banger.
Yeah, it's always Sunset. It always ends here on this very map. It's always been bangers whenever I cast this map, and I'm expecting another one. This here is going to be Cosmics looking to pre-aim that cam and look to break it instantly. Yeah, he will break it. As aside from MEOW, they're going to go straight towards mid. The door is going to get closed. Potentially might be broken, but no, they're going to go straight into mid into top smoke. Storm. He's going to be here waiting for it. He's going to spam into the smoke, not finding any kind of damage just yet. Now it's going to be on the Cherry, sitting in market. This is the only map Cherry plays Omen on. Every other map, it's Astra or it's Harbor. And now, looking to do wonders. Cosmic's going to give his teammate Storm an extra body. But there is players from mid with the dink on to the one player as well. The nade now coming in. Bow. They're going to walk into the smoke. They want to go straight into the flash. He's going to come in now. He's going to have to force them back into spawn. That relay bolt is elite onto Storm. Now Cosmic trying to find the trade. Does find the trade onto 2 players. Going to get healed up now. Bow has to swing out, but Cosmic's finding his rhythm, finding the time to come alive, and finding 3. The stage wall, though, is about to break. A bomb, though, unrecoverable for these 2 players. As that wall is now broken, and Hazard's now going to pick up the line, pick up the lack of space. As Rio and Rebentis, I've been calling him Rebuntis, and I apologize for that. Rebentis left alive.
30 seconds left.
Now it's going to have to pick the bones of this attack to try to find their 3rd pistol round. But Cosmics is here on the line, finding his first, but he reloads in the open, not expecting Rio to be there so quickly. Now he's going to pick up a weaponry. 13 seconds left to go. Has to do it now. Has to go quickly. Smoke comes down with 9 seconds left to go. They're going to play together. They're going to play off of one another, trying to cut them off. Robin, Hazard, trying to find one. No bullets left in the chamber, but Cherry is there to find the kill. And once again, the 3rd pistol round. This time, GRR find it in the very first round of the map.
Yeah, has every single team on defense won pistol?
Yeah,
I think so. I think it's only been defense round wins on pistol, which is kind of interesting. But I mean, that was an interesting round. The Cosmics getting 3 there in that position. I mean, it was almost super scary with the pop and able to pick off Storm, but then Cosmics just completely shuts down all the rest of the team. With the 3K, the 4K actually.
Yeah, the 4K as well. And now they're going into the Sage Wall coming from Hazard. But the cam is going to stop him in his tracks. The Grim Wall coming into favor He does have an outlaw, but he's going to get re-put on the line. Not going to get scared away just from a simple spy cam. Prowler not going to latch on to Zon. Back away now. Cherry holding his market position. TP across, trying to get into a crossfire with his teammate Robin. Waiting, lying and waiting from the side of MEOW. They're playing the attack. They're going to wait, but here comes that flash. That might force Hazard off the line. Just see there's a little bit of a kneecap from the side of Rebentis. But they're going to back away and look to rush him down, but the Sage Wall is now about to break and now has to give up the line despite having an outlaw. Trying to do something. Bow is going to fall right into the waiting arms of Hazard, finding the first kill with that outlaw. The Paranoia coming in at the same time. Cosmic is trying to help the team out from Hazard, but he does not need it. Finding the bandit kill. Now it's going to be holding the Klein cross, and Cosmic is holding it strong. They find their flawless round off the back of Hazard and Cosmic.
Yeah, I mean, that's the result here into this bonus round, which is super scary. Yeah. I mean, this is the last ult you want to be seeing on the bonus round.
Yeah, that is indeed the one of those ults that can turn the tide of a bonus round. And so far from the side of GRR, I'm pretty sure they have converted 2 out of the possible 3 bonus rounds. I mean, on Breeze, the first round, yeah, they lost the first round, but then they end up re-ecoing them right afterwards. You can consider the 3rd round their bonus round. But now going into this run here again, it's going to be the side of MEOW taking mid. Hazard again!
Oh my god.
That was a shot through the smoke, a shot in the dark. And it goes in favor of GRR. When they need it most, Lady Luck is on their side. And now they have to pick the bones again. They don't have their Sova, they don't have an initiator player to give them information when they need it most. And he bow with a judge in his hands, looking to take this position into top mid, but that tripwire is going to have to stop him dead in his tracks. But Hazard slowly creeping around as Bow wants to break this tripwire. It will be broken by the side of Zon. But the step was made. They know exactly where he's at now. And Hazard, once again with the Outlaw, is going to get on the line, but this is a very difficult position to be in. As Rebentis taking his time to walk forward, but Robin, who is in the close range battle with the Stinger, is going to be absolutely favored in the Saucy angle.
My god.
Shout out Saucy from the Madrid in this angle when he got 3. Is Robin going to do the same thing with a Stinger? Rebentis causing some distraction, causing some noise now, and they're going to take a fight. They see the shoulder, and Rebentis says, no, you're not Saucy. We are better on this angle. It's going to be Hazard again! Finding 2 with the Outlaw again! Trying to find the 4th, but Rio's going to find the kill. Down to 22 HP. Now they're going to use the smoke. The showstopper, though. Here it is. And it's going to be Zon taking super low. And Cosmics. Rio down to 22 HP. And Cosmics has an angle on that Sage wall. And ladies and gentlemen, GRR find their bonus round.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy round there from Hazard. Able to kill Agent randomly through the smoke, and just off of that, and then immediately killing 2 with a collapse, and getting 3 on that round, and letting it just like basically winning that bonus round there for GRR with the Outlaw. Just absolutely incredible from Hazard.
He had a rough map too, but now when his team needs it most, when they need a hero, Cosmic cannot be the only one to put the cape on. Hazard says, it's okay. I'm right there with you. And now the Sage Op is online for the side of Hazard. Gonna buy into it with that, and they are gonna contact towards B, but this is the potential of the double sensing comp. Rebentis got seized up. Barely misses out on the nade, but look at Cosmic's positioning. He wants that kill. He wants him done and dusted. Rebentis is smart enough not to give him that fight. Now, heading towards B, trying to break the shock dart. Is he going to walk right into it? No. He's going to deny it, but Robin trying to anchor down the side as much as he can with the back. He's going to do a lot of damage, taking him out of the round. Cherry, though, finding the kill on the 10th angle. Denying that spike. And now, giving a single out of position, but Storm here on the positioning. The smoke goes down, and now a bullet between the eyes of Bao. Rio backing away, TPing across, but this flood coming in from the side of GRR. There is nothing they can do. Just find one on the Cosmic, but Storm and Hazard said, no, you're not going to eco us. We're going to keep our momentum going, finding our 4th.
Yeah, I mean, nice anti-eco there for the side of GRR. Just being able to shut down their execute. What was it? Robin got blasted by the neon stun. Able to get 1 still, regardless, which is really nice to play from Robin. And then off of that, like they just like waited. Cherry got crazy kills off the tens box. I guess that's what we're called. I don't know what to call it. I think it's called tens.
It's called tens when he got that magical 3K against NRG back in 2020.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
It was
doesn't matter.
2024.
2024, you're right. As now we're going back into the B side again. It's going to be Robin. I'm going to get scanned up, but the tripwire is going to catch him. But no damage to be found. No one to capitalize on. The thunder shot was also used on the backside. Now it's going to be a 5v5 retake here for the side. That can not broken yet either.
No one is
That's
breaking this cam.
That's a lot of information. They know exactly where three players are at. Now Rio seized
Oh my
up,
God, Rio.
nowhere to go, but Bao will find that trade. Hazard though has the resurrection online, is going to use that to get his teammate back on live. Cherry gonna find a kill, but the satchel's coming in from Cosmic, but Bao says no, not today. Bao again, trying to find it again.
Oh.
He finds 4, needs a 5th, will find it again. The overdrive pumped when his team needs it. Finds 5, and the ace goes in favor of Bao to find their first round.
Oh my God! What a round from Bao there, being able to kill Cosmics and then Cherry when they were trying to retake into the Neon ult, able to kill 3 more. Oh my God! It was absolutely incredible. It was a nice try from GRR there, getting the res off. Actually, it wasn't an ace because
It wasn't ace.
because of the stage res.
No, it actually
No, there was a stage. Oh, did it say ace?
It said
Did
ace.
Bao kill Robin twice? Okay.
Nope, he killed him once. It
And then it
wouldn't
shouldn't say ace.
say ace if you killed a player twice, unless it was a 6K. But that's enough about that. We're back in the round. Hazard trying to hold his nerve. But the running back's going to force it back and have to give up the space despite the Sage coming in, the smoke coming in at the same time. We got the fast into A, and Cosmic again holding his line. But the fast line is going to deny that information again. Cosmic still holding it. It's Hazard. Line it up. But Cosmic is a time to strike, and his time to strike is now. The hot hand's now going to force it back. Now the bomb on the middle of the site. Reventus gonna find the dink on the one of the Sherry. He's trying to swing again. See if he can get the kill on the Storm. Cannot find it though. Down to a 4v3, but the positioning again from Robin. On the backstab, the flash. Missed from Zon. This bomb. Very difficult to recover. Hazard doing wonders to hold down the side. Cosmics.
I wonder where Robin is.
Yeah, he is completely penciled them in. Hazard needs to do wonders here on this position. Cannot do it. Rio can find that kill. Waiting for any kind of position.
Oh my God.
But now here comes Robin! Can't stop the shot, but it doesn't matter! It does not matter how you start the fight! It's about how you finish it! It was ugly, but it doesn't matter!
Oh my God, hero plays after hero plays. It's absolutely crazy right now. What a 3K for Robin there to be able to clutch that in the 1v3. Oh my God, I thought GRR was about to choke that incredible position they had, but no, Robin's just like, no, I will not be losing this round. It's just completely shut down MEOW out of that round.
Indeed. It was a horrible fight from the side of Robin, but that does not matter when the bullet goes right between the eyes. Now back again here on the half-buy for the side of MEOW. 2 stingers, a phantom, Hazard. Gonna find a kill onto Reventus again. Now the showstopper gonna use at the same time. Bao out in the open. Nowhere he can go despite being on Neon. Just now it's gonna be slowed up. It's gonna be Hazard looking to play this position, to play this right angle. Cosmics gonna fake the satchel up the smoke, about the one way. Gonna get the orb on the hands of Zon. Try to get closer to run it back. As well is about 10 seconds away from potentially falling and right into the running arms of Hazard, who's playing this off angle. But this could be disastrous though. This is a very committed position from Hazard, and I think Zon is aware of it. He is very much aware of it. He is holding basically on his head. And yeah, there it is, but Hazard doesn't care! He says, not today, and then Cosmic takes the swing with a classic. Can't find the shots, can't find the kills, but it's okay. His teammates has his back. What a round from Hazard.
Yeah, and this stage is getting so much value right now off of just random off angles, and you see the timeout coming out. Yes, that makes a ton of sense. They're just like completely getting shut out by the Sage, and Cosmic's just playing right off of Hazard there. It's really nicely played there from GRR on this A main hold. You can see them paying out on like elbow. They're like, how do we kill Hazard here? How do we get rid of Hazard's control on top of the stage wall? I think what they're going to do is use like a Silver Darts and like probably Silver ult him. They're gonna like Silver Dart elbow and just like immediately rip the Silver ult and just try to kill Hazard off of it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Hazard has been one of those players that he knows how to play Sensi. He knows how to play Duelist. He knows how to play both roles very effectively. You see, now that he's on that Senti, he's way more protective of his life. Not going to throw it away just for no reason. And it's been doing wonders on that A side. It's been very difficult for the side of MEOW to control the A side, especially off the back of Cosmic playing those off angles. When they smoke elbow, it's a very difficult position to root out unless you spam it out or if you drone it out. But now going into this next round, MEOW, they need a lifeline. This is do or die. The decider. You cannot have a slow start here on map number 3.
That is true indeed. I mean, their only round is an ace from Bao, so it is kind of scary right now.
Yeah, and you cannot rely on heroic efforts again from Bao. As right now, Kejabot, the only person in the lobby who can get to find a frag. This now is going to be the eye going into mid as it's half buy again. The buy from the side of MEOW has kind of been all over the place. 3 Vandals and 2 Sheriffs. Forcing into this when they not really have the eco for it. If there's 2 players here in mid, Storm, look at the pre-fire and any kind of positioning, see if the 8 can walk straight into those bullets. Rebentis in mid. The recon dart looking to see if he can scan out these 2 players in market, potentially use the Hunter's Fury. But kind of indecisiveness a little bit from MEOW. Not sure where they want to dart, not sure where they want to go yet. Because of the fact they have B main control, they have mid control, they have a little bit of A main control. Kind of suffering from a little bit too much success here. It's now now here comes the dart here, Trico.
Yeah, I mean, but look at where this Sage Wall is on A main. They're just like completely. Oh, they don't care about A. They've already Sage Walled it. There's no way anyone can be past it. But the Sage Wall does just now break, so they're gonna have to go back to committing to A. So it's not as bad anymore, but just getting all that info is crazy.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, the haunt coming from mid. Bao did break it. And now it's going to get the flame wall. Now with 30 seconds to go, they have to make a decision now. And Robin holding the line, holding the angle, the seize, the paranoia, the util is elite from GRR.
Remaining.
Using interrupt that to confirm the round. And Rio, no time to work with. She got the tuck
10
tail,
seconds
run
left.
away with his life. GRR are suffocating in their approach on MEOW. And they want him dead. They don't want him to save the rifle. Has it with the wide swing. Confirming his kill, confirming the momentum, and confirming a winning half.
We won because
Yeah, I mean, GRR is just like completely like MEOW's just getting completely stalled out. They're going mid. They aren't able to find anything. They aren't finding any space, and then they just like stall out. They can't do anything, and they just like sit there and wait. There's a lot of they're just like stuck there, and GRR just waits. They're happy to wait for them to try to do anything, and when they do, they just go completely shut down. It's just really nice from GRR.
Yeah, just right now, the team coordination is 10 times better than it was on Ascent. I feel like they're making Sunset their new playground. And the operator from Cosmic, the first time he's actually pulled it out in this series so far, the paint shells. Fortunately, on back. Unexpected operator from Cosmics, who's been so deadly with the rifle in his hands. Did a lot of damage on the KJ bot as well. There's now the drone coming in. Saw exactly where he's at. Can tag him off the line, but there's still 2 players here from the side of GRR. And look at Hazard's position, and he is taking all this free real estate. He's going to look to hold the line again. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. Knife out from Zon. He's going to be aware of it, though. The Spectre doing wonders, and now the side of GRR have to scramble to the A side. Because their lone defender faltered. Robentis have to go into the mid lurk again. They're running back, going to be used this time. Market door opened up here. Oh, Cherry might have saw. Yeah, he has an idea. But Cherry is going to find a kill despite being fully blinded up. Rebentis with a stinger. Range not in his favor. 4v3 now. The other one upgrade in the hands of Zon. Now the Nightfall's going to use you at the same time trying to pull another sight. It's going to be a lot of pressure here again. 30 seconds left to go. The paranoia used. Zon, 25 HP. Going to take a swing, but a double swing coming here from again. Rio. Find Cherry with Storm. Holding on the line, holding the angle. The Z's coming in now, is forcing you into an unorthodox position. Get your bot. Has to do it all to jump up again, but Rio, no bullets left of the chamber. Is going to reload, play the time against Storm. 1v1. The 2 tier men at work. The Spectre versus the rifle. Here in the close range battle. 8th round or 2nd for MEOW. Jump spot. Trying to do everything he can. It's Storm, not enough bullets. Has to switch to the Sheriff. Rio is playing this to perfection. The Spectre, no time. The Spectre does wonders for Rio. Heart of gold from Rio. Hold still, and MEOW find their second.
Oh my god, what some crazy Spectre kills. Zon being able to kill Hazard in T-spawn with the Spectre, like, instantly, and then they just immediately get the A-site for free off of that, and then Rio getting a 3K. It was like it was a clutch, 3K clutch on... in that, like, behind that box on site there, just being able to win that round there from here, that is so crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, what a round when his team needs it most. Rio, the saving grace so far to try to see if they can make this a 7-5 half. Now the drone coming in from KJ Bot, clearing all the way, but there's still 3 players here. Cosmic is going to be holding the line. He's going to use the paint shot to salt him out. Now they're from the shadows again here, but oh, Zon got caught by that. A huge blunder potentially from Zon, taking him out of the round. Now they're going to reset from the side of MEOW. They don't want to go towards the B side. They're going to reset here. Rebentis still in A main, trying to wait for any kind of lurks. Has that mid control with the camera as well. MEOW kind of stunted after losing Zon in that position there, Trico.
Yeah, I don't know how Zon died there, but this camera is getting so much info into B, and they're gonna see them walking back into B main here. And that's when probably Storm's going to rotate over to back to B.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing you have to respect from the side of GRR, they don't move until they 100% know that bomb is going towards one side. They anchor, they hold their nerve. Rebentis wants to get value, wants to do something with this lurk. The tripwire is going to get broken now, forces Storm to have to reposition back over to top mid. Cosmics breaks the dart, but now that's the relay ball. He's going to be under so much pressure, and Bao makes him pay. Robin, getting in market, wants to take a timing out of the smoke. Bao finding again another kill in the Storm, but it's going to be Robin trying to find a hero plays, and somehow he lives.
10 seconds left.
Somehow he will live, but Rio
Nice,
makes
Rio.
him pay this time. They get out of the round, but Hazard's going to have the resurrection on the line to get the Storm back into the round. Bao, can he make miracles happen again? Hazard finds the kill, and Bao setting in position, but Hazard doesn't care. What kind of fight you want, I will give it to you. Rebentis has it all to do. No guns, no bullets, no time. And that's going to be GRR finding their 8th round.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Like oh my god, I can't even say words right now. I'm so wild.
All I gotta say, Hazard from the heavens drop kicks Bao in default and eliminates him out of the round, as we are gonna have another quick little tech pause. Allows us to catch our breath after an impactful retake from the side of GRR.
I need to catch my own breath right now. This has been like action packed every single round. It might not look like it in the scoreboard, but like every single round is like insanely close.
Yeah, each team are battling. It's just GRR has grit. They have that fury left in them. They are pissed off after losing map 2 so decisively like that. They said, we're not frauds. We're not going to falter. We want to keep going. We want to move on. And they're playing like it right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's like everything is just coming down to individual fights, and GRR's just winning them right now. Like Cosmix is 13-7. Cosmix is absolutely frying, as well as Hazard, who we did not mention as much for the side of GRR, but he is frying right now as well, 12-4 with like really impactful stages as well.
Yeah, I mean, Hazard, my former teammate from last season, I know how much he could take over games. He's done it plenty of times. And now, when it's crunch time, when you need that leader to rise up and help his teammates come back, that's what he's doing right now. Him and Cosmic, the two-headed monster of this GRR team. As we are ready to go. We're going back into the game at the short little tech pause. 8-2 in favor of GRR. And now once again it's going to be that mid pressure on the side of GRR. But look at the positioning. Hazard this time picks up the operator. It's going to be Cherry. Storm trying to see if we can find any kind of damage, but Cherry is not going to find any kind of damage. A little wavering at first, trying to slide into it, but Storm is there. Said, Bao, not today, buddy. My positioning, my space. Now it's going to be a 4v2 as Rio sitting in mid. Hope hoping to find a kill on the Cosmics, who was just peppering some pre-firing shots on. And there it is. Rio does make Cosmic pay for overstepping his grounds.
Cover going out.
Giving them a lifeline. 3v2. Robin sitting in front of the door, waiting for a potential break, and it will be the case. And they will break it. Zon. Oh, get blinded up, but the Prowler supports him, keeps him in bay, and now they're behind Petra. And that's the time that Robin wants to swing. That's the time he wants to strike. Putting on the hood, coming alive, and confirming a 9th round for GRR.
Nothing would be
Yeah,
saved.
I mean, GRR is just like absolutely destroying everything that MEOW wants to do. They want to fight mid. Okay, we will play passive. Okay, now you're fighting mid again. All right, we're gonna fight into you and completely shut down everything that you wanted to do. I mean, they're just like they're hard countering every single thing that MEOW's trying to do, and it's just like it's beautiful right now.
Yeah, it seems like they have the playbook downloaded into their brains of what MEOW wants to do, and it could not have come at a better time. The only downside I could possibly say if they do win this round is a double Senti comp favors them on the defensive side. And right now, if they could find their 10th round, potentially be too much of an outcome. He's about to break the first one. Is he going to find the second one? No, he is not. He is absolutely stuck down. Oh, a little wavering from Robin. But Cherry again on the 10s angle is going to find a kill. The overdrive pop from Val, but the showstopper is going to use it at the same time. Trying to find something. He will find a Hail Mary. Curry from 3. Takes down Zon. They know exactly where Bao's at when he's seized up. The White Swing trying to kill on the storm. Does get the kill with the paint shells. It's going to put him in an unwinnable position. As I say that, though, he slides down and finds one. 1v2. It's Hazard. Cherry. Slow coming in, though. Terry's going to jiggle. He's going to use it from the shadows and not give Bao an inch. Gonna cancel, though. It's going to fight that Bao wants. Bao will take, but Cherry says no, not today. It is 10-2. And Hazard saying GG already.
Oh my god.
That's a ticket.
Yeah, I mean, Bao's trying to save them in these rounds, but like every single time that they try to do anything, GRR is just finding a pick and shutting down their plan. And like Bao's trying, Rio's trying right now, 12 and 11 and 10 and 11, but like the rest, like, but GRR is just like completely shooting, it's just like destroying right now.
This is a nice spot.
It's absolutely incredible.
Here is the point. Here's the thing. Double something comp obviously helps them on the defense side.
Let's go.
Do they have anything they're going to cook up here on the attack up with this Sage Cypher comp?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will see as they are going to go into the mid defaults here. The same thing that MEOW was doing, except this time they're going to have one player in tile. They want to go straight into the mid, and Rio is going to be under a lot of pressure. Has to back away, but the paranoia going to have to stall them out and counter back. Repentis on this position. Cosmics taking the jiggle, taking the fight. Hazard wants to take the fight into him as well. Repentis is going to find a kill on the one. Hazard's going to try to do everything he can. Has a teammate Cherry behind him. Repentis needs to hold strong. Robin's not going to be able to find a kill into this flank, but this is going to be Zon to find the kill. It's a 4v3 now. Trying to pull, but that's Hazard with the one-way angle from the Sage wall, and Storm finds another one. On the KJ block, but Zon's going to find the kill. It's down to a 2v2. Make that a 2v1. It's on the Cherry. Cherry finds the first. It's Zon versus Cherry. The wall, though, they're not easy going to be aware of this. He's not. Cherry finally breaks the cycle, and when it mattered most as well, an attack round, pistol round win. Now, GRR is 2 steps away from a date in the semifinals.
Oh my god, and what a pistol round to win. Now this is like impossible. It's so hard for MEOW now. Forcing on the defensive side, it's so difficult now.
Yes, this should do.
Yeah, it's just going to be so tough. They have to force. They have to go into this round with a full buy as much as they can. GRR knows that. They want to take advantage. Hazard leading the charge on the Sage. They take the swing on the Zon, but no, he's going to jiggle around. Now use that curveball to try to see if he can force them back. The Haunt at the same time. It's going to be a lot of pressure. Once again, the paranoia. Now it's going to force them back into CT. They have to play retake with Kijabot. He's been having a slow map. Trying to anchor down, trying to find if he can do any kind of damage, but it's going to be Robin on this flank.
Cage triggered.
Not going to find any kill and not force him back. He's going to bait out a paranoia, though. It's a lot of value from one player to have. From the side of MEOW, or from the side of GRR, excuse me, they are going to back up out of their position they were in elbow and make MEOW think just a little bit longer. Robin still making pressure. The arrow drone now has to be forced to clear out the question marks. Storm is the only one to break it, so that's not enough information for the side of MEOW to keep the A stack. Going into this round again towards mid now. They want to go towards Rebentis, who is left alone on the B side, but there is 2 players on the side of MEOW ready to rotate over. The Haunt coming in. The first trip bar is broken, but there's still a second one on the backside. Cosmic's going to enter into the backside towards the left side. A dink onto Rebentis, leaving down to 35 HP. Cherry's going to find the one. Onto Rio. Bow. Trying to anchor his teammate, but he gets stunned by his own relay bolt. And Hazard says, Rebentis, not today, buddy. Now here comes the stage wall. Get your bot's gonna find a kill onto one, but needs to find a whole hell of a lot more. And it's gonna be Storm. Gonna get dinked up. And Robin. Steady hands in market. It's down the kitchen bot. In a 1v3 now. Finds the first onto Robin. It's either him or Pie with Destiny. And unfortunately, he cannot do it. Welcome to the Pie Club, KJ Bot.
Match point.
Okay.
I have to say,
Yeah, and that is match point now for the side of GRR. This is, it's just so, this is over. I'm gonna say it. It's over.
I don't know. I never say it's over until it says 13 because, like I said, I've seen miracles happen. I've seen crazy things happen on stream. And until that says 13, I will never say it's over. Now it's going to, but it's going to be GRR on map in series point. We have 10 rounds, excuse me, to do it. Zon, first flash coming in. It's going to be Bow with the judge. Just too many fights, too many bodies. There's 3 players here still here from the side of MEOW to hold back the onslaught, to hold back the pack. Now they're going to rumble away. As it's going to be Kejaba who's going to hear all of this, and now they're going to rotate over towards A, but this is potentially a fake rotate. As yeah, they're going to make that noise, and there's still 2 players inserted in B main. Are they going to re-hit back towards B? A Sage Wall denying Kejaba the lurk. And now, the rest of MEOW is here. The high-low from Cosmics and Hazard. Gonna have to force them back, but it's gonna be Zon. Find the first. It's gonna be Rio. Yeah, it's gonna be Rio. Gonna fall. Zon trying to do something. The wide strafe on the Storm. Cherry though. On Kejaba, and Cosmic swings out. Zon says, "I don't want to die. I don't want to be over." But guess what? They have to from the shadows in the hands of Cherry. They can get that bomb back in their hands. That's gonna leave them in a 2v2.
Yeah, but now they can pick up guns.
Yeah, they can pick up guns, but it's not impactful rifles. There's Guardians in their hands, while Cherry and Robin have Odin and Guardian. Now they're going to have to run over and try to get this retake going in the 2v2. Zon, who does have the run it back if he wants to use it. It's going to be Repentis using that camera. The run it back now online. Zon, who is a hero so far, has 3 on the round. Cherry trying to see if he can do anything. Robin's going to deny that run it back. Repentis dinked up so deathly low. And now he's going to continue holding the position. Zon is going to start off forward, but Cherry starts off with 1. The nail in the coffin. Robin swings off as his team. GRR have a date with Destiny in the semifinals.
Oh my god. And what a performance from GRR there. It looked very shaky. It did look shaky on map 3, but as soon as they lost map 2, it was kind of shaky. But now they were like, all right, we lost that map. Let's move on to the next. And it seemed like they didn't even realize that they lost map 2. They were just absolutely destroying.
Yeah, it might have been the change. I'm not sure if Hazard was IGL in the first 2 maps. I think it goes into the 3rd map. Might have been a change in the IGLing style, because that was a bloodbath in favor of GRR. Even though the rounds were coming down to the 2v3s and the 1v1s, it was GRR who had the grit, who had the fight left in them to push their way past MEOW. And that, with being said right there, the number 1 seed curse has been lifted. The first number 1 seed to move past into the semifinals. That also means the NDJ curse has been lifted, considering that he's been observing a lot of low-seeded teams winning. GRR not going to fall victim to that today, Trico.
Yeah, and shout out to Cosmic, Cherry, and Hazard for each dropping basically 300 ACS.
Yeah, Insane
Oh my
performance from these three
God.
players. But that right there, also, if you guys were seeing the earlier matchup, Cha went 2-0 against LG, and the prospects that they will also move on to the semifinals. But now GRR have a date in the semifinals again.